corporate secretaries. So you can actually get introduced to all these people. So it is win-win both ways, from practical skill perspective and networking perspective. Yes, Nagchandra Somu, like Clear Tax in India, right? Exactly. All right, sir.
Abhidin, let me know, okay, if we are running
Please
behind.
go ahead. What?
Just in case we are going behind, let me know at any
Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
So you will be making a list of 20 to 30 such companies, and let me show you how you can find them. Abhidin just gave you an example. Let me give you a demo. We are sharing this link with you. If you go to this link, you will find a list of many 100 top compliance companies and startups in US in April 2025. Latest list. We are sharing this with you. If you go down, you will see hundreds of them. For example, let's go to one of them, Banyan Infrastructure. See a full page, go to the full page of this company profile. And if you go down a bit, you will see this company's website. You can either go to the website or you even go to the LinkedIn link here of this company, Banyan Infrastructure on LinkedIn. And now, how to reach out to people, the founders. First, you can read about them. Overview, featured. They are featured in all these posts are there. Page posts are there. Now, if you go to people, go on top again and go to people. You will find all the top people of the company here and their profiles. How amazing is that? For example, you can see here Enterprise Business Development Representative. You can see here Mission Driven VP of Growth. If you go down further, the co-founder here and managing partner. If you go to his profile on LinkedIn, he is a co-founder. Temti. Yesterday I showed you how to write to them. You can write to Temti directly here by pressing on the message tab. And here you can send an email, a whole email to this person, which will directly land on his inbox. And just in case message doesn't have an arrow on the left, then you go to more, go to connect, and go to add a note. When you do that, the same page will open up. You will go again to his inbox. How easy is that, guys? Same way you can do for hundreds of them. There are hundreds of such companies in this link. And what do you write to them? What do you pitch to them? This is what you can pitch to them. You can even take a screenshot of this if you want. Hi XYZ, I'm a compliance professional with expertise in US corporate and tax compliance work, particularly focused on supporting compliance tech companies like yours. I would love to contribute to your projects in any way that I can. All I ask in return is a positive review on my LinkedIn or Upwork profile. This is not a commercial proposal. I'm looking for learning opportunities and genuinely wish to support compliance tech companies in building robust solutions on a pro bono basis. Pro bono basis means that you're not asking for a fees at this stage. I'm already assisting a few companies on a pro bono basis, and I would be happy to support your team remotely. Additionally, I can write articles about your product to help you reach more potential customers and establish credibility in the market. Can I help you with any of these things? You can list down the things that you can do for them. I can assist you in considering regulatory research, conducting regulatory research to ensure your product complies with US federal and state laws. I can help you design compliance workflows that can be automated within your software. I can provide insights for international expansion and multi-state compliance. I can assist I can assist you in identifying regulatory challenges across jurisdictions and suggest tailored solutions. It will just take 15 minutes to discuss a plan that can show you some initial results in 15 days. Hit a yes if you're interested, and I'll share a couple of time slots. How is this pitch? Amazing, right? How did you like it? Tell me in the chat. Did you like this pitch? Do you think this is interesting? I know you need to know how to do all these things, right? For sure, I understand that. But this is what you can write once you know, you will only mention those things that you know how to do. Since compliance teams, CPA firms, and law firms are their clients, it can be much more easier for you to land introductions to such firms if you do a good job for these people. If you have no skills at this stage, you can even do assignments around customer support with them initially. Simple customer support assignments, not any skilled assignments. Initially, you may perform a few assignments for free just to collect some testimonials. Remember, getting your first 3 assignments is always the hardest. Even if they are free, it is hardest. You should remember that. When you have a lot of testimonials and good ratings on your platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, work will flow in faster than you can handle. Many of our students have experienced that, hundreds of them, thousands of them. Once you have done 3 assignments, whether they are paid or free, getting your paid client or even a full time job suddenly becomes a lot easier. By the end of your first month, your goal should be to have at least 3 to 4 testimonials and get your first paid gig within first month. You can do these things as a student or a fresher as well. It is not that only experienced finance and accounting professionals can do this work. The earlier you start doing all these things, the better it is for your future. Even if you are an experienced person and already earning well, building relationship with foreign clients can enable you to increase your perception amongst existing clients. And if you don't want to do it yourself, you can have some juniors do it for you so that you can build that initial network with your clients.
See, 1 second, Sagar. You are going to use 3 strategies. One is directly networking. You'll use tools like Apollo.io, which we showed. Then you'll use directories like Y Combinator and other startup directories. You will find compliance tech companies. You will find CPAs through directories. CPA we showed you yesterday. Y Combinator we showed you yesterday. Now you will start adding people on your LinkedIn. You will start emailing them also, and you can message them on Twitter. Now, if you send a good message, even if they don't respond, but they accept your connection invite, after that, if you are posting all these US tax related insights on your LinkedIn profile or even bookkeeping related insights, they are going to see it on their feed. Okay, and they might actually respond to some of those. They might reach out and DM you. This is one strategy. A lot of our students get work through these strategies. Okay, and you cannot underestimate this. And in the first month also, you can get work like this. How many free assignments should you do? Look, initially your testimonial, 2 to 3 testimonial from a US client matters more than money. You can take money, but better get the testimonial so that you can charge more later and earn from other clients also and the same clients. Okay, the second, another strategy is that you should also pitch on remote work platforms, but we prefer that you do it directly like this because you can stand out. And like, I want to tell you a fact that about 15 to 20% projects are only listed on a platform like Upwork. And Upwork has now become paid. You have to buy connects and also thoda investment lagta hai, 3,000, 5,000. So that's why we didn't teach you that. Why? Because only 15-20% projects find their way there. And then you have to get noticed. It's like a market, right? So it's a big problem. You might feel happy there's work. Now that's good to research ki what kind of work people are posting. But not a very nice idea to apply only there, because then you have to pay, you're hedging all eggs in one basket. Rather do this because 80% opportunities are here. When you're pitching directly, you are not having any competition because you've done homework on the client. Other people are not doing like this. A lot of people could have done this. I showed you these techniques, right? You will be like, why will those people respond to me? But I want to ask you, how many of you, there are 380 people here, how many of you saw this technique yesterday and still applied it? Barely 3-4 might have done it. Barely 3-4. Let us know on chat, anybody tried also or not. And outside this group, people don't even know it. So basically, you have a big advantage if you actually do it. Okay, but yeah, you have to know how to do the work. When they respond yes, that's where professional assistance helps, because you are growing fast. You don't get medals. I did it on my own without professional assistance. Nobody cared. Where do you reach? That everybody cares. तुम्हारा 6 pack abs है, gym से है नहीं है, nobody, it doesn't matter, right? हाँ राहुल, never recording है, आपके लिए recording है, मान लो, ठीक है? The people who don't want to focus on their career, they'll do all this stuff. The people who want to focus on results, find out if this is valuable, right? And stay here if you get value. Nobody is forcing you to attend. All right, Sagar, let's move.
All right. So now we are at the stage of almost end of 6 months. So during this time, you will also be encouraged and supported to publish 2 to 3 articles. This creates very big credibility with foreign clients and CPAs, especially if you write those articles about the problems that they face. Our learners will be able to avail guidance of our freelance team at this point, which also shares relevant opportunities from our network, plus freelance platforms with our students. They learn each skill by performing mock assignments, receiving feedback from trained evaluators. Each time they learn a skill, they will be asked to write their insights on LinkedIn, publish an article, and share it with small business owners, professionals, startup founders, CPAs, partners in CPA firms. We have a simple theory. Every skill you learn and every problem you solve for your clients, make a case study of it. Without taking names, share the learnings on social media and see your credibility and brand soar. My question to you is, can you commit 2 hours per day to this journey? Whether you join us or not, 2 hours per day is mandatory. Without
Can
that,
we
you
have your
cannot.
agreement? Yeah. Can we have your agreement? 2 hours a day you'll put in? Because then we can help you to get a lot of results. Yeah. Because the method works. I can't tell you whether you will get result in your 50th proposal or 10th proposal. But I can tell you if you put in 10 proposals a day or 10 messages a day, in your first month you can get one paid project and you might get like 5 responses, of which one person might give you a paid project. This is what I can say. A lot of people are like, नहीं नहीं कैसे होगा कौन से वाले proposal पे वो होगा. I don't know that. Right? Yeah, Ashlesh, I will give you a list of uh, websites like Y Combinator where you can apply. No problem. Okay. All right. Let's move, Sagar.
All right.
Weekend you can take off, but put in 2 hours per day in general, 5 days a week. This much you do. Sorted life.
All right. So here is an example of one of our students. This is a LinkedIn profile of Vijayathian, a student who is yet to qualify his CA final exams, who has performed work for US clients, and he has secured clients by simply posting recordings of his course assignments on LinkedIn. I'm just showing it to you. You can see it in detail later on, his LinkedIn profile. This is his LinkedIn profile. And he has posted short videos of his assignments on his profile. And you know that he gets work through LinkedIn a lot because of this kind of action he has taken. By the end of 6 months, you can easily start earning $1,000 per month if you have done the following things. By the end of 6 months, you can easily start. Okay. You've learned at least 20 to 25 new skills in the first 6 months from our classes and assignments. You've pitched to at least 50 SME promoters, startup founders, CPAs, corporate secretaries, lawyers in US, and you're following our guidance and delivered some work for them, which reflects in your Upwork and LinkedIn profile. You spend at least 3 to 4 hours per week pitching to clients on online platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or even cold emailing to US startups, SMEs, CPAs, and lawyers. You've published at least 3 to 4 articles on US tax or corporate compliance or international business expansion. And those of you who want to work in Big Fours or management consulting or other Indian jobs will be able to use this track record to get well-paid jobs in India that will pay you at least 1 to 2 lakh rupees per month as well. If you have taken a career break, by now you will find your feet in the new economy and you have sufficient clients and job opportunities to restart your career with a bank. And those who want to start their own consultancy firms are able to do so at this point as they have learned a lot of high value skills. You build your track record and also practice reaching out to new clients. And you've dealt with rejections and you've become rejection proof. Even students will definitely start earning $500 to $1,000 per month by now. And those with some previous professional experience should target getting at least $2,000 per month by now. And of course, you can do this on your own also. But our learners do it under the guidance of experts who can quickly correct their mistakes and guide them through the process. It can be very hard and time-taking to figure out all the steps on your own. We are telling you all the steps already here, but actually doing it can be tough. And when you do it in the guidance of our team, one-on-one guidance, it becomes 10 times easier for you. And if you're already working in a job or you are a consultant, you should have a significant stream of earnings by now on the side, plus a lot of new clients who send you work at this point. You still have to have a few more things to learn. It is a great idea to learn US tax compliance in more detail. Our students will start preparing for the enrolled agent exam after the 6 months have completed. Those who already are confident and they are earning well can start from the 3rd month itself. Start what? Preparation for the enrolled agent exam. As an enrolled agent, you will be able to represent clients before the US Internal Revenue Service, which is US IRS, in all tax matters.
Right, most of you were there yesterday. You can represent, you can file returns, federal tax, How will you represent from India? Exams held in India, okay, Indian centers. They need to do that because they have so few tax professionals who will file their returns. If you don't allow Indians to do it, they will not have anybody to file US taxes and pay tax in the US because they have very few CPAs. They are running short of enrolled agents also and CPAs also. And enrolled agents are even more rarer than CPAs and they want enrolled agents. Okay, enrolled agents are becoming partner in US accounting firm. In Big Four, enrolled agents are being hired in big numbers in their global acceleration center. Okay, so this is a big advantage. All right, and why after 3 months? Because then you'll have confidence, right? You're giving an MCQ exam. We are not like college that we are saying, "आप exam दो, फिर एक दिन कुछ मिलेगा." We are like learn practical skills, start deploying right away. As you get confidence, you will be like, "हाँ, enrolled agent बनते हैं." Right? That is how it becomes. Okay.
All right. So the exam, the enroll agent exam has 3 parts. We already told you yesterday, but I'm still telling you for the people who are here for the first time, okay? So the 3 parts are individual, businesses, and representation, practice, and procedures. With 100 MCQs, and each one of them, each part takes 3.5 hours, 100 MCQs in each. You can take each part separately on different days. It is not difficult, and the exam pass rate is over 66%. Yes, and especially for Indians, it's much easier because Indians are used to doing hard work and study also, right? Yet there are only 65,000 enrolled agents all over the world. Any class 12 pass person can give this exam. They will give at least 5 mocks for each phase before they attempt the real exam. We are talking about our students. If they are scoring 75% plus, we know that they can easily pass the exam. If they are not ready, we will tell them what to do so that they become ready. Now, what do you do between 6 to 12 months? What is the plan? This is what you do. You learn 2 new skills every week, spend 3 hours in classes, 4 to 6 hours on assignments, which include reading time. You spend 3 to 4 hours pitching to clients every week. Rest of the time, you do the work that you get from your foreign professionals, startups, SMEs, internships, jobs, etc. There are only around 65,000 enrolled agents in the US, and the exam has a 66% passing rate. All you have to do is invest 12 to 14 hours per week, which roughly translate to around 2 hours per day. And if you want to improve your English, that can take another 5 to 6 hours per week. The good news is that if your English is not great, it is your opportunity to fix it within 6 to 12 months. You should never suffer from English communication problems ever again in your career. If you do these things for a whole 1 year, you will be able to comfortably earn 2 lakh rupees per month or 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees per month if you're working part-time. A strong international network you will have and a bunch of clients who send you work regularly. You will have a very bright future as a global professional. You will be joining a league of top 1% elite professionals, not just in India, but in the entire world. And because of that, you will never look back in your career again. How exciting is that? Are you excited listening to this plan? Tell me in the chat. If you're excited, please write excited in the chat. And mark everyone, please. Absolutely right. I am excited and thrilled sharing this plan with you. Most people stop here. It is beyond their dreams already. But at Skill Arbitrage, we continue to work on growing your career even after that for the next 5 years. Yes, we handhold our students for 5 years to land more high-profile clients, interview preparation, even prepare strategies and plans to migrate abroad. Here is a list of 115 learners who secure taxation, compliance, and other financial work from US and other international clients who are our students. I'm just sharing this, showing it to you and sharing this as a link with you. You can later on go through it. More than 115 of our students who got extraordinary career success in this domain. It sounds too good to be true, right? You just have to look at what our students are already doing and you will have a proof. All right, so some of you may ask, do we have a placement office? And how will we help you to get freelance work, jobs, internships? Yes, we have a placement office that has more than 90 people working full-time to assist our students with jobs, internships, and freelance work. Here is how our placement office helps. Our team keeps sharing suitable opportunities with our learners as we are always monitoring platforms like Upwork, People Per Hour, and others. We also connect with hundreds of startups and other organizations in US, UK, Dubai, Europe every week to source work for our students. And we have set up a dedicated team that is always pitching to organizations in the US to help our students find remote work. We have actually gone ahead and also set up an entity in the US to bridge the trust gap that a US startup or a company or a client may have with an organization operating from India. Yes, we have our own entity in the US. Our team takes weekly group sessions every week to assist our students on getting started with freelance work on different platforms and with direct outreach to potential clients. Our team assists our students to get started with the following things: posting on social media, creating freelance profiles, writing effective proposals for freelance work, guidance on how much to charge initially, writing their CVs, reviewing job applications and covering letters, creating a work portfolio based on course assignments, preparing you for mock interviews. And here is a profile of our co-founders and team leaders who have already done, and their goal is to generate opportunities which can then be shared with our students. Komal Shah, who is a co-founder at Skill Arbitrage. This is her profile on Upwork. You can see she is already doing this kind of work herself and securing hundreds and thousands of jobs.
Her team, basically, there are two teams, her team and Sapna's team. They are actually applying for projects through Upwork and sharing that with our eligible students. Who is eligible? If you've been doing course assignments regularly, you're diligent, then we share that. Why? Because we want to help our students get started in a managed environment initially, so that you feel confident and safe कि हाँ हम भी कर सकते हैं, कोशिश करेंगे तो. Okay? Could you all hear me clearly? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll speak louder.
No, it's clear, Abhidha, very clear.
That's another one, huh? Outsource 360. This is our other agency which Sapna Sarda runs.
Yeah. I was just showing that only.
Yeah, this is 50K, you can see.
She is already, from this work, she's already, like, she and her team has earned more than $50,000. Her price on the Upwork is $40 per hour. And our agency ranked third on top 3 legal outsourcing companies on Upwork within 1 year. This is the agency, Outsource 360 Business Solutions. And Skill Arbitrage today has 900 plus full-time people working together with one goal: make our learners successful in their career. And we have a simple theory for growth: make sure more people are earning and nobody can stop our growth. One learner who gets internships or a job or freelance work sends 10 more people to us. And when you have a large ecosystem like ours working with you, your hard work brings a lot more results than what you can do alone. And this is how we help close to 1,400 learners and professionals to get jobs, internships, freelance work every month. Yes, 1,400 plus people getting jobs or internship or freelance work every month, not total. Every month, around 200 people show interest in getting jobs. Around 900 to 1,000 are looking for freelance work.
One second, there is a context we are sharing this from. This is the proof. You may say, now, how do you know the roadmap works? You're offering course. No, it's not like that. We are saying that if you follow this, these many people have got result following this kind of roadmap. So this is proof that it works. And a lot of you want to know how many people get results and how many people don't get results. Right? So this is what we are telling you, how many get results and how many don't. Now listen, a lot of our learners are above the age of 30 or above the age of 25. Most of them don't want jobs. What do they want? Sabko paise kamane. Right? Solve problems in their life. Money is a good resource to solve them. So they want an extra side income. Even if they're doing job, no problem. Unemployed or job, they want to scale up. They want to do US work if they're only working with Indian clients. So this is how you have to digest this information. Okay, a lot of people, most people get freelance work, and that includes remote jobs and international part-time and full-time remote jobs. All right, Sagar.
Right. Around 150 plus people get jobs every month through us. In March, which was last month, 154 people got a job through us, of which 22 were hired by international firms working remotely. We strive to take this number to 300 in coming months. Around 800 plus people get freelance work of different values. In March, 851 people got freelance work through us. Of this, 411 people got low skill work, such as translation, transcription, voice recording, data entry, etc., catering to the people who need to earn immediately, but they do not have professional skill sets yet. 400 plus people got internships. In March, 435 people got internships through us. 25 internships were paid out of these. Every month, there are about 100 to 200 people who don't get any success. And there are 2 to 3 reasons for that. Number one is some of them don't have any discipline at all. If they study for one day, they disappear for the next 1 week. They do not follow our advice. Many people start and then they get because of some personal issues, they get distracted. Then success requires tremendous hard work. And at Skill Arbitrage, we can make it 10 times easier for you. But you still have to put in the work 2 hours per day or maybe 8 hours on the weekends. There is no escaping that. Our placement numbers have been growing rapidly every month. You can look at this graph and you will understand what I'm talking about. If you look at, this graph has the information from April 2021 till March 2025, and you can see it is growing up throughout. The blue line shows the number of jobs. Red line shows the number of internships students got. Yellow line shows the number of freelance gigs, projects people got through us. And green line is the total number of stories. Now let me share with you some astonishing numbers. You can tell me in the chat if your mind is blown by this or not. Total number of beneficiaries between April 2021 to March 2025. 52,272. Wow. Total number of internships, 18,374. Total number of jobs, 6,397. And total number of people who got freelance work, 27,501. Wow. I don't think even top universities can claim this kind of placement numbers. People, and you should note that this number, what we've just shown you, only represent the first few gigs that were supplied through us, those on which we actively worked with the learners. Beyond that, we have not kept the track. Otherwise, the numbers will go in lakhs. So what do you guys think? Do you like what you see? Come on, tell me in the chat. Are you excited looking at the placement numbers and what our placement team is doing? You're excited, right? You can mark everyone and say excited, or you can say yes. Absolutely. I'm thrilled sharing this. Are you feeling excited about expanding your own career globally, exploring the opportunities of remote freelance work at this point? So how many of you are excited exploring the opportunity of global expansion of your career at this point in time? Many of you are writing excited, right? So remember, it takes work on your part as well. If you will be lazy, if you want some magic wand to automatically make your career amazing without going through the rigor, please stay away from Skill Arbitrage. We don't want losers in our courses who want results, but they don't want to put efforts. No. And no, we cannot guarantee you success, because no matter what we do, everything depends on your own effort. We cannot go to your house and make you study. You have to put in that effort. This is also why we do not easily make a scholarship offer. And we want to give these precious seats to only those who have genuine interest in this topic and who can attend the bootcamp properly. A lot of people wanted to join the bootcamp and they wanted to register. They had a wish. Around 570 people joined yesterday with curiosity. And after realizing that there is work involved, only 400 people stayed back to listen to the whole thing. And today, only some of those people have joined back. Now, this is very effective filtration, by the way. It shows us who are the consistent people with real interest, people who are coachable and people who are willing to learn and put in the efforts. We don't want people with wishful thinking and no work ethics to waste our scholarships. And today, around 8:45 p.m., we will share the scholarship offer with you. And by then, most of the non-serious people would have left, in our experience. Getting started is the hardest. And at Skill Arbitrage, we make that frictionless for you. We just need you to take action 2 hours per day. That is it. My question to you is, are you willing to give 2 hours per day to set up your career for incredible, outstanding success? If you are ready to give that 2 hours per day, please write ready in the chat. If you're ready to give in 2 hours per day for your career being successful, outstanding, and incredible, extraordinary, great. And mark everyone, please. I can see most of you marking hosts and panelists. And more than almost close to 100 people are writing yes and ready. Fabulous, extraordinary. Most people are actually following the crowd and they're trying the same conventional things with cutthroat competition. Now you can follow a different path with almost no competition. And that itself gives you a huge unfair advantage. You should know that there are some people who hate us also because of what we are doing. Can you guess why some people hate us also? Because many professionals are losing their top juniors whom they were paying peanuts. People are quitting toxic bosses from organizations. Some elitist people from top colleges, not all, but few of them who think they are entitled people with superiority complex, they hate us because we are saying that anyone can beat them. Others are jealous that people living in small cities, women who had to give up their careers to raise their family, are now working from home and they are earning more than them. Even though they have been working for years and they got degrees from top universities. But these people are putting them behind. There are also some bitter students who don't attend classes and they don't do weekly assignments and then they blame us for their failure. So to effectively deal with this, we have created a 45-day money back guarantee also. If you attend our course for 30 days, you attend all the classes and do all the assignments for 30 days, and for any reason you still don't like it, we will give you 100% of your money back as long as you ask us between the window of 30th to 45th day. But if you don't actually attend all the classes or you don't do all the assignments, but you still want a refund, we will not give you a refund. What do you think? Fair enough? Fair enough, right? We are also sharing the refund policy with you as a link here on the chat, and we'll talk more about that later. Abhiday, I think we should do this part afterwards. Straight, we should go to the big mission now.
You can do it small only. Okay. It is available. There are many people here who are doing well in jobs, right? You're earning 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh. Now, why do enrolled agent and why do all this, first 3 assignments for free and then $10 an hour? The idea is this. US clients this is just a token, right? When Reliance today, Jio is such a thousands of crores of revenue, right? They make. But their plan was what? Earlier they had come with 3 months free internet, free phone, free downloads, 100 GB free download, and now देखो 150-200 से नीचे कुछ मिलता नहीं है, right? And this way they increase the actual revenue that they are charging. Minimum base also increased. So now what happens is you start at $10 and all of that, but later you are saying, see, our students are saying, okay, C Corp, Wyoming LLC, $100 lump sum or $50. But if I do it in 30 minutes, I get $50 for that. It's crazy, right? And later I can do some more interesting solutions, right? I can say annual retainer to file ABCDEFG returns, $300 or $500, right? And I'll have 100 clients like that. Simply, it will go into $30,000 a year. Very simple work, might take me less than 3 hours. This is how it works. Okay. So start now, get this US client ka testimonial also. In your next MNC job or Big Four job, that testimonial will count. This is how our students who were freshers, they got shortlisted for interviews before KPOs. Okay, KPO or any big firm job also. Many went to even Big Four because they run Global Accelerator Center. There basically they are doing US filing from India. All right, Sagar, let's move.
All right. So now let me share with you. Just a second. Yeah. So many people reach a barrier when they are earning 1.5 to 2 lakhs per month income bracket. Many of you would already have reached there. Some of you, right? And they are unable to grow further. So I'm talking to that category of people right now. They are so occupied with client work that they do not have a bandwidth to do any business development or focus on hiring or strategy. The work that is required to grow to the next level after that is very different from the work that is required to reach that level, right? But people don't have that idea. That's why we are telling you at this stage. You need to start focusing on brand building and hire talent from tier 2 or tier 3 cities and cheaper countries, maybe like Sri Lanka, Nepal, Nigeria, etc., who do not otherwise get well-paid opportunities where they live. And you can start building an agency. Start trying them out on freelance basis first. Don't build your expenses immediately. Here is a finance professional from Jamnagar who regularly hires freelancers when he has a high volume of work. His name is Jayesh Banushali. He is our student from February 2023. He is based in Jamnagar. A financial professional, has worked for about 150 clients through Fiverr, mostly from the US, and he has started earning more than 8,000 US dollars from his freelance work. Alongside his professional practice, he has actively taken on freelance projects to diversify his income streams and expand his client base. He has now created his website on YouTube and a YouTube channel. I showed you his website yesterday also. We are sharing this as a link and you can go through it in detail. Want to hire some freelancers? You can tell us. Reach out to us. We help hundreds of professionals to hire full-time people, interns, freelance works every month. We've helped 8,450 people find work in just last 6 months. Once you build a steady inflow, here is the best. Hire the best of the best people for long-term roles. For instance, if you pay a remote freelancer 40 to 50,000 rupees per month, but you charge your client 1 lakh rupees for the same work, you make a profit of 50,000 rupees per freelancer per month. If you hire 10 such people, you make a profit of 5 lakh rupees per month. That is how you grow your consultancy firm from 50 lakhs to 1 crore per year. And we support our students with a few additional tasks to grow their portfolio. Hire freelancers, build your personal brand as well.
That maths was very simple, right, guys? Let me know in chat. Why do people not manage to do it? Have you thought about it? Why do people not manage to do it? What is unique about it? You know, the problem is that in India, you don't have margin for yourself only. है ना, 10 लोग तो compete कर रहे हैं. You have to go rock bottom, eat away all the margin. So where will you hire from? Where will you pay salary? Right? So with US clients, you can earn more. You can have a margin. Right? You can hire somebody and pay them for the work, and you can still pocket a margin. Right? And you're not hiring people from a big four. Although you can even do that if they need to work remotely. You're hiring people from tier 2, tier 3 cities. Now, this is how it is possible to build a sustainable system. Otherwise, तो हो ही नहीं सकता है. And this is why people are in that, you know, what do you say? The wheel, turning in the wheel of life, getting smashed, right? Versus people who suddenly break free. You know, they like rocket launch. This is what happens. Okay? Yeah, you're correct, Prasanna Purohit. Our company takes 90% of our salary because you are working through a middleman. Now, what is the gap? How can you break that gap? You have to learn how to pitch, right? Build a track record and do outreach. ये आप कर लोगे, ये कोई नहीं सिखाएगा. Nobody will teach you this because then you will leave and start your own agency and firm, right? But we are sharing those techniques with you. We have team members who are helping like that, right? So then you can pocket most of the money, almost all the money only, right? And I don't know if you all know, there are various GST benefits, income tax benefits also you can claim when you are having remote jobs. क्योंकि 20 lakhs से ज़्यादा होगा तो भी it's export of service, no GST. You can deduct business expenses also on your income. Unlike salaried professionals in Indian jobs, even if you have a remote job, you will call it a business income or consulting income. So you will deduct your cost of laptop, internet, lot of things, right? Yeah, Prasanna, is our company saves tax and now you can also. Cool, right? All right, Sagar.
All right, great, thank you. So I want to share my dream with you, okay? So my dream is to build an army of tax and compliance professionals to invade the $400 billion US accounting, bookkeeping, legal, tax and compliance industry. And this will be an ultimate disruption. What Infosys did for IT, I know that we can do it for compliance and tax services. The time is right and the stars have aligned. In engineering, the work does not differ from country to country. The code is the same everywhere. Software works exactly the same in every country. But if you talk about compliance and taxes, they are different in every country. And that is a bottleneck that prevented us from happening this so far. However, how difficult is it to teach US corporate compliance or tax filing or international business expansion work? It turns out that it is not difficult at all. Most of the work is online and on similar principles as India. Only the authorities and forms are different, but these domestic aspects can be easily learned. You have realized this when we showed you the skills yesterday, that it is so much similar to India. Tech professionals have already done it. And today, India earns more foreign currency from techies' earnings than we spend on oil and gas for the whole country. Why tech professionals only? Why not finance and account graduates? What if the next global compliance powerhouse doesn't come from New York or London, but it comes from Ranchi, Indore, Coimbatore? How would that be? We are already teaching it successfully to hundreds and thousands of our students. You can learn it in just 6 months. We have brought highly qualified professionals on board from US, UK, Canada, Dubai, France, Japan, Singapore, and of course India to make that happen. They are part of a faculty, and I'll share their profiles very shortly with you. And this is our commitment. This is the commitment of Skill Arbitrage as a company. Question is, are you ready to participate in this revolution? Are you ready? If you're ready, you
Let us
can
know on chat, Mark, everybody. Yeah. We're
Yes.
really excited. People have been withholding this secret of Enrolled Agent. And even in US, they withhold this secret. Why? Because Enrolled Agent is one exam you can give after class 12 pass also. Okay, literally. So anybody studying right now in BCom, you're not BCom pass, Enrolled Agent exam you are eligible. But college में बताते नहीं है वहाँ पर. Why? Because college को incentive नहीं मिलेगा. They want to only partner with all the CPA training. And you saw yesterday salaries are like very similar of Enrolled Agent. Much easier exam, 6 months, 1.5 hour of prep, 1 hour of prep. CPA takes so much longer, right? That is the benefit. Okay, so get there faster, surer, and then you can take your time to get more advantages. Want to do CPA? Do, no problem. But at least get some earnings in your hand rather than just spending, right? All right, Sagar.
And I should say that we cannot do it alone. We need your support. And I'm really moved by seeing hundreds of you writing ready. Many top professionals across the world have extended their support to us to make this happen. The question is, are you with us? You can tell me in the chat if you are. And you can say yes and mark everyone. We are building an ecosystem of success. And you don't need to be born in a rich business or a political family, or live in a big city, or have a fancy MBA or CPA or CA degree to achieve this kind of success. No, you don't need all that. And we know that this is possible because we have already enabled more than 21,000 lawyers, CAs, CS, BCom graduates, even students from India to get international opportunities in just under 2 years, even though most of the work is different in every country. We are not just teaching skills, we are building global careers from small towns, non Ivy League colleges. The world is looking for affordable, skilled, reliable talent. They are not finding it. You can fill that gap. Are you failing in your mission because maybe you are fighting alone? Maybe your family or friends or environment holds you back, makes it harder to reach the success that you dream of. If our ecosystem is not supportive of our goals, then it is very hard to achieve those goals. It is like fighting a boxing match with one hand tied behind your back. You need an upgraded ecosystem. Life is not a solo sport. You win more if you have a team. And with skill arbitrage, you will get that team. Once you are a skill arbitrage student, it becomes our responsibility to make you successful. And of course, we cannot do it alone. You need to put in the work. You will have to put in that work. But if you have that hunger to grow, we have the roadmap for you. We have the guidance for you. And we'll walk with you every step of the way. We will make your journey super easy, streamlined, clear cut. You will have small actions to take one after another. No confusion, no distraction, no going off track. Now, the question is, do you want such kind of support? If you want such kind of support, please write yes in the chat and mark everyone. Then you must take action today. Do not miss the scholarship opportunity. All right. Now I'm going to do that exercise with you, which I told you in the beginning of the session today, which is called the Into the Future exercise. And for that, I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you have been transported to the future. You can actually relax, sit back, close your eyes, and listen to my voice. You wake up in the morning, it's April 2030. Yes, 2030 April, 5 years from now. You are in the future. You go to the balcony and take in beautiful sunny California. You can open your eyes for a moment and you can imagine this is what it looks like when you open your eyes in California. in April 2030, one of the sunny mornings of April. In April in California, it's quite cold, by the way. Today is an easy day for you. You are going to just relax with your family because last week was very hectic. Open your eyes for a moment again and look at where you work. This is how your office looks like. This is your office building in California. Amazing, right? What is the work that you do? You are basically an expert at US taxation, corporate compliance, and international business expansion and market entry work. There is a concept, very important. You learned it early in your life. That concept brought you here. You realized that you need to find a job where there is no connection between input and output. What does that mean? For example, a daily laborer's output is exactly as much as input of labor he puts in. If input and output are directly correlated, it is hard to become rich and successful. However, imagine a software engineer who builds a software. The same piece of software can be used by millions of people without him lifting a finger once the software is developed. This is why Bill Gates wrote one software called Windows, at least some part of it, and he became the richest man in the world. Even otherwise, you must have seen how good software engineers earn so much. However, you are not a software engineer, but you are a finance, tax, and compliance professional. How can you benefit from this concept? You found the answer in April of 2025, exactly on this date. You realize that if you help high potential businesses with their finance, tax filing, corporate compliance, governance work, and a financial and compliance foundation that help those businesses to thrive and expand, you can become very rich because you will get paid a percentage of the future value that you are creating. After all, entrepreneurs and investors invest in international expansion only when they expect to make a lot of money. And they know getting the legal tax and compliance stuff wrong in the beginning is very costly. So they do not hesitate to pay you well to the right experts. There is no limit to how big a business plan can be. They can involve billions of dollars, by the way. And compliance professionals like you can help businesses to execute this business plan and eventually become millionaires. Although you have to perform a relatively similar kind of work for corporate compliance or tax filing for a $1 million company or maybe a $10 billion company, the pay is not similar if you do it for different level of money. This is why you wanted to work for high potential US businesses, CPAs, corporate secretaries, and lawyers. However, while you had a big vision, you realized that you must start small. You started by helping individual CPAs, corporate secretaries, solo practitioners in the US, SMEs, startups in US, even local startups in your own city in India, which were expanding to the US with compliances, tax work, raising investments, etc. Just for free to get some experience and testimonials on your profile in the beginning. You used AI to create content and do this work much faster. Soon you were charging something between $10 to $50 for tiny low value projects on Upwork. But every time you performed an assignment for a new client, you learned new concepts. You got to know new people and had a chance to impress them. Your network grew. You built your track record for 3 to 4 years and learned many high demand skills. While working with clients, you also started preparing for the US Enrolled Agent exam. And once you cleared it, it gave you even more credibility and trust with foreign clients. It opened doors to higher paying assignments, and clients started approaching you because of your qualification. Clearing the EA exam was the game changer for you. You are no longer another financial professional from India. You are now a UX tax expert, federally authorized by the IRS. Soon, your ratings on profiles like Upwork, Fiverr, People Per Hour were shining. Your clients were your fans. They referred to their own other business friends. At one point, there was so much work you could not do it alone anymore. You increased your hourly rates to $30 per hour and hired one junior to help you with the work pressure. By now, after 8 months, you were earning $3,000 per month easily, sometimes even touching $5,000 per month. You decided this is the time that to take things to the next level and maybe move to the US. All right. You actually partnered with a newly minted CPA to get into more kind of more of these kind of works. You may even do CPA someday, but you already have so many clients and high paying projects. Also, why bother when you can just pay and hire CPAs? You realize that being an EA can already open most of the doors that you dream of. You are earning much more than other finance, tax, compliance professionals who are still working in jobs in India and earning Indian salaries because they did not build their track record and they did not do the outreach the way you did. Having clients who trust you and value your opinion is a clinching factor. One of your clients, a small startup which was raising good venture capital funding, asked you if you would like to visit US and meet them in person and work in their office for a month. You agreed. Your business visa was easy to get, even that you as you had already so many US clients and you had superb earnings in USD already. When you were in US, the startup asked you if you would be interested in working in the US for long term, and then they supported you for the visa. It was a small startup, but you agreed because this was a golden opportunity for you. They kept growing, and you began to manage their compliance, finance, and tax functions. Soon, a small compliance, tax, and accounting firm offered you a job that appealed to you. You started performing tax and corporate compliance work for top well funded startups in California. Soon enough, a big firm made you an offer, seeing your talent and potential. And here you are today. 5 years back, you could not know you will come so far, but you had a vision and you imagined something big for yourself. What is your next goal? Maybe someday you want to start your own consulting firm. For now, you are enjoying your amazing salary, fabulous perks, really interesting work with one of the top tax and compliance works firms in the world. Could this be your future? That is the question. Are you ready to see this vision and start working towards this dream starting from today? Are you ready for it? Do you want this to be your future? And does this vision inspire you to get out of your inertia and take action? Can you see why learning US corporate and tax work can be life changing? So, let me show you some of our students who are on their way to achieve this kind of success. Compliance professional who performs remote freelance work, Priyanka Ashok. You see her profile here. She is a compliance professional from Nanded in Maharashtra, recently relocated to Germany. She has incorporated an LLC in Wyoming, drafted bylaws for a C Corp, created a shareholding agreement, assisted in a company dissolution for a US client. Her clientele spans from Dubai, Canada, Germany, and US, with a monthly income of approximately $1,100 per month. And she started absolutely from the basics, from zero almost. And here is Suman, a compliance professional from Kolkata, who started pursuing remote freelance work as she had to move to Dubai post her marriage, and she earned 8,000 US dollars on Upwork. This is her Upwork profile. $8,000 already earned, charges $100 per hour. Here is a finance professional from Jodhpur. His name is Ronak Mutha. A finance professional from Jodhpur joined our course in October 2022, and he has completed 133 projects on Upwork. He has been earning 1.5 to 2 lakh rupees per month and over $10,000 till now from direct clients, with most of his earnings from international clients. And this is his Upwork profile. We are sharing as a link. You can go through it in detail. And then here is a finance professional who registered an LLC in the US. Her name is Priya Jain. Young girl. She's a March 2023 batch from Skill Arbitrage. Finance professional based in Delhi. Started her freelancing career in November 2023 and is already assisting 4 US clients within corporation, taxation, accounting, payroll, etc., earning around $1,000 to $1,500 per month. And she started her own agency called Leisure Line and registered an LLC in the US. She is the owner of this company in US. Her name is Priya Jain, a young girl. This is her profile. leisure line. Our learner who got a full-time remote job, Seema Devi, a foreign compliance professional of Indian origin, was working in Mauritius, got a remote job as an executive
Sagar,
assistant.
let's move. We gave examples. We should give one or two more examples of Tirtha and Mehul.
Okay, so let me give an example of
Right,
Tirtha
yeah.
Narayan. He is in the final stage of his CA preparation, is pursuing an articleship, earning five to $10,000 per month. He freelances for 3 hours daily, earning
He was
six.
in India, okay, getting articleship stipend 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. He decided this I can't do anything, so I will do international work. And he was getting 30,000 to 40,000, even 50,000 rupees a month from outside work hours doing remote work. Okay. And he had not even graduated in college. This is how it was. Okay. And now he is doing very well. All right. Even
And he,
senior people, some people are asking if they have age limit. Now, this is Mehul Mehta. He was in Knight Frank. It's a very big reputed EPC and construction company. He's a director there. He was heading it there. 30 plus years experience he had. It's not 22. And he used it there to benefit in negotiation strategies, and then he quit to start his own consulting service. So even people who are senior benefit from these things. What about BCom grads? A lot of these people have commerce background. Yesterday, Anjali Ranwal came. Today, another person will come. Here is Praveen, okay, from Mohali, who has been doing this. 2017 BCom grad, got 3 clients, and this is what we've tracked. After that, they get autonomous and they do on their own. So we don't keep pestering them. Batao kitna hai? It's not like that, right? If they come back to us for help, then we will help them and get an update. So you can show the Upwork profile. You can see now, if you want, you can even do this, right? Your accounting ally for QuickBooks and Xero. This is bookkeeping work. $1,000 per month. बाद में they move out of Upwork क्योंकि Upwork को commission वगैरह क्यों देना? Let us get direct clients. It's like that. Okay. All right. Let's move, Sagar. So we'll share a list with you. Okay. But I have a question that who wants to be our next success story? Opening on chat. Let us know me if you want to be our next success story. Next 3 months, right? Enroll agent will happen, but it's an MCQ exam. You understand? MCQ exam के बाद कुछ होता नहीं है. Unless you have built your track record and skills. There will be a 3 to 5 times pay difference even in Indian jobs if you know the practical work versus if you don't know. They will make you either analyst or associate, or they'll make you senior associate upwards if you know practical work. It's not about the exam alone. Yeah, exam will land you into the interview. Okay, but आगे, so get out of the exam mindset, be clear, you have to do track record and outreach, right? Somebody, I asked her to log out, she said skill सिखाओ. I said 9 घंटे का है, सिर्फ skill से हम चले जाएंगे, उसके बाद क्या होगा? We gotta help you out to have your own plan, mission, vision, roadmap, all of that. Okay? All right, let's move.
all right, so by now we know that you want to know how skill arbitrage can help you to make all these results happen in your life, right? So let me introduce you to our Rockstar course. The course number 1, a 6-month executive certificate course in US corporate compliance, co-certified by NSDC and Skill India. We call it a course for lack of better words, but it is a full-fledged career development program with all the personal coaching and hand-holding that you will require. It is a comprehensive career development program with personalized coaching to launch your US corporate compliance career. Just a second. All right. In 6 months, you will master US corporate compliance to serve US clients. And we focus on key skills that enable you to handle 80 to 90% of client tasks and nearly 100% of employer expectations. We will focus on making sure you master those 20 skills first, while you start to build your track record in the US market by helping a few startups with small projects in order to create a demonstrable track record. So what do you get in this course? Number 1, the exact system to learn US corporate compliance, covering entity formation, governance, conversions, sale and transfers, raising investments, security insurance, M&A, and more, so that you can do this for US startups, small business owners, investors, SMEs, service professionals, CPAs, and corporate secretaries. You get 50 live classes of 2 hours each where you learn how to do this. You can watch and replay recordings if you miss live classes. You get to build your own portfolio by doing 1 to 2 assignments each class in a simulation environment. And this portfolio can be showcased to potential US clients, CPA firms, corporations, and even MNCs and Big Fours of the top 1% Big Fours. Just give me 1 second. All right, let's move on. Number 4, personalized feedback you get on every assignment that you perform by a trained evaluator so that you can improve with feedback every week and don't make mistakes in real life situations. Unlimited opportunities to book one-on-one calls with our faculty, evaluators, to clear any doubts at no extra cost. Usually these calls cost 1000 rupees per call, but for you there is no extra cost if you are a student. You get placement services so that you can access career opportunities and freelance work, including one-on-one assistance to build your freelance profiles. You identify potential clients, opportunities, one-on-one guidance on your initial proposals until you are confident yourself. Mock interviews so that you can crack real client and job interviews. Then you get guidance on Delaware flips, blue sky compliance, other niche areas valued by US startups and CPA firms. You also get help in writing assignments with potential publications on the IP Leader blog, which is our blog, building your authority in the field. And if you put in the hard work and dedication that is needed to follow the roadmap to earn $2,000 per month and complete the US tax compliance and EA domination stack, I have no doubt that you will be among the top 2% of the earnings in India. That at the very least by the time the first 6 months are over, equipped to serve the US market effectively. Now, my question to you is, how much do you think is the value of this course? What should be the value of this course? I'm not saying what is your budget, but what do you think should be the value of this course that I've shared with you so far? You can tell us in the chat.
Imagine sitting right here in India, you can create C Corp, right? Charge $50, $100, whatever you feel like, correct? And as long as you have a track record. Initially, you might say that I will do it gratis or I'll do it whatever, 20, 10K, 5K, no problem, right? Smita says 150 lakh. Supriya Bhaskar says 75K. Bharani K says 1 lakh. Imagine, right? Like, because you've been investing in places, right? Now imagine you can earn with this. For example, 1 lakh you save in FD, you will get 7,500 maximum. 7.5% is maximum FD rate. Stock market, maybe you will get 10,000 maximum. It's not doing well right now, right? So imagine what can you do in this economy? Maybe increase your skills so that you can earn more. We'll give you a very affordable offer. Don't worry, it won't be difficult to hop on. Okay. But imagine from there, you know how much maths tuition costs today for class 10, right? All right.
All right. So to make this offer more interesting, I'm going to offer you one more course in the bundle without any extra charges. That will be a game changer for you and give you additional skills. It will give you additional income and additional bragging rights. So there's a course number 2. It is nice to know about US corporate compliance work, but it would be awesome if you could do US tax compliance, tax filing, and paralegal work also from India right away without any further qualifications. Imagine doing US tax compliance from India. How much would you expect to pay for a 6-month live program where you learn federal and state tax registrations, payroll tax, franchise tax filings, and compliance to serve US clients? Here is the second course that you will get within the package without any extra charges, a 6 months executive certificate course in US tax compliance. And this is a very powerful course that will help you to advance your compliance and tax career really fast in the international market. This course will help you to directly cater to US startups, SMEs, freelancers, lawyers, and even individual taxpayers calculate and file their taxes sitting right here in India. And here 10 plus skills that you will gain from this US tax compliance course that will transform your career trajectory forever. Number 1, learning about federal and state tax laws, personal and corporate income tax regulations for different individuals, including for US residents, non-residents, all of these. Preparing tax compliance charts and calendars, understanding how US DTAs work, understanding US specific tax deductions and relaxations, withholding tax.
This is all the US tax work, right? where there is a scarcity. India, there is no scarcity. There are like lakhs of people doing this. Not just CS, non-CS also doing this, right? And clients are like, नहीं ये इधर मिलेगा, clear tax में सस्ता मिलेगा. But there it's not like that. There is a big scarcity. Yeah, and that secret is withheld from you, and you have a cost advantage. Yeah, even if you have skill, doesn't matter. Why? Because you can't monetize. Monetization is the point, Neha Shukla. If you can't monetize it, what use is it? You can be an encyclopedia, right? My dad spent 15 years of his career wondering, why am I not getting what I truly deserve? Why am I in a job when I could be the country's best counsel, arguing in the courts and charging a few lakhs per hearing? Why do I have to do this job? I have the skills, but that's government exam mindset. You clear UPSC, you get a government job. Hello, you are filing US tax returns, you clear enrolled agent, 66% pass rate. And network, please build your track record, do outreach. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Sagar.
All these skills, okay, I'm going forward now. So all these skills you get part of this particular course.
Please create them.
Okay. Preparing annual tax filings for US entities, which includes for C Corp, S Corp, LLC, etc. Handling tax returns for US citizens living abroad. Reviewing financial plans for startups seeking fundings. Comparing state tax rates across key US jurisdictions. Assisting with international tax credit claims. Advising on withholding tax for foreign subsidiaries. Gaining insights into emerging themes in US tax law. Handling tax implications for cryptocurrency transactions and remote work. Practicing with actual US tax forms. Learning about FATCA compliance. Now, by mastering these skills, you will be in a position to serve US clients, US CPAs, lawyers, law firms, or work for US startups, SMEs, freelancers, and individual taxpayers, all sitting from India. It is a rare skill set that gives even big four firms and MNCs in India and abroad, they will get high value if you have these skills. Should you be interested in to become the top 1% domestic jobs, you get those jobs as well. Now, what do you think? Both these courses put together should be the value of both these courses put together. Tell me in the chat. What do you think is the value of both these courses put together with the NSDC and Skill India certification, with all these services that we are providing you? Chandrasekhar says 2 lakhs. Okay. What about others?
Keep calculating, we'll move on. But I want your responses on chat. Okay. Vikas Kumar 10 crore. Aap kama lo 10 crore, we'll be very proud. Right? Okay.
All right. Now, if you take this offer today, my team will also provide you with an additional bonus 6 months so that you can prepare for and clear an enrolled agent exam. Yes, this is a course which is called Certificate Program in Tax Advisory and Representation for Enrolled Agent Preparation. Here is what you will get in this course. Number 1, support to register for the exam. Number 2, 10 hours of personalized guidance, 50 live classes, 30 mock tests, guidance to obtain P10 and EFIN. These are the numbers that you need to for the exam. How much do you think should be the value of all these 3 courses now put together? You can tell us in the chat. And we are moving on, but you can do mention that, okay? I'm not asking your budget, I'm asking what should be the value now. Put all these 3 courses put together. And I know this is already too exciting, but I will not stop here. I will make the bundle even more attractive by adding one more course to it, so that you are kept busy for 6 more months and you learn some awesome skills that would take your career to a different orbit altogether. Did you ever want to learn remote freelancing and profile building? Anybody? Did you think that you have to go to a business school to learn these skills? No, we will teach you. Here is the 4th course that you will get within the package without any extra charges. This is our 6 months remote freelancing and profile building program. Yes, it's called remote freelancing and profile building program. And this is a very powerful course that will support you in building your profile as a freelancer and pitching to potential clients directly and through various popular freelance platforms. This course encapsulates the strategies that our team has used to enable almost 40,000 Indian professionals to secure international career opportunities. But it is also a very powerful course that will help you to directly cater to US startups, SMEs, freelancers, and even small business owners sitting right here in India. In this course, what do you get? You get 50 hours of live classes, 15 hours of personal coaching to craft personalized offers, create your profile on freelance platforms, social media, Notion, and your own website. You get 5 hours of personal coaching to review your proposals and cold emails, 5 hours of personal mock interviews, one on one guidance on how to do moonlighting ethically and legally, one on one support to incorporate your own LLC in the US when you are ready, ability to book unlimited additional one-on-one calls, which otherwise will cost you 1000 rupees per call outside the bootcamp. We are about to disclose now the value, but before that, let's break down everything you will get in each of the course. So what do you get in each of the courses? These are the following things you get in all the courses. Number one, learning high demand skills. We teach 1 to 2 skills every week in every course. You start with one course, slowly adding more as you progress. You get online live classes every week, 2 live classes every week after working hours. That is between 8 to 9:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time if it is between Monday to Saturday. Or if it is on Sunday, then the live classes will happen in the afternoon. There will be recordings available if you miss the live class. You get to practice through assignments. You get 2 assignments per week, 100 per year. All the study material you need, you get 24/7 online access to updated study material. Plus, you get hard copy materials of hundreds of pages. You don't need to buy any other books. You get personalized inline corrections on your work and improve with feedback every week. You get a safe space to make mistakes and learn so that you don't make mistakes in your real life assignments. You get guidance and support for building your track record through freelance work for professionals and students and internships for students. You get incredible placement support to secure jobs, internships, freelance contracts. You get weekly access to a virtual writing room facility where you get guidance to select powerful topics, structure and write articles, and get on the spot coaches feedback in the group. You get mentors and coaches who will push you, give you weekly targets. You can schedule one-on-one sessions with your mentors, placements, and freelance teams. You get to improve your English communication, spoken, written, till you do all your professional work in English. And we are not kidding. Here are the screenshots of the portals. You can see this is a screenshot of one of our portals where you can write your name, you can choose your course, you can choose which mentor you want to schedule a meeting with, look for that mentor live, schedule, check the available time with that mentor or course anchor or instructor, and schedule your meetings with them. Most importantly, you get a whole ecosystem to push you towards your destiny. Now that you know more about what is inside of these courses, what do you think should be the value of all these 4 powerful courses with all these services which we are providing you? What should be the value of all these 4 courses put together? Please tell us in the chat. All right. Come on, tell me in the chat, what should be the value of these courses? All the 4 courses.
We can move on. We can move now.
Okay.
People will value. They have to know how to value. It's up to them. There are 310 people here. We'll have only 51 seats. Good news, you have 5 minutes time to arrange because then the offer will come. Whatever it will be easy to jump in. That I can tell you. Chalo, Sagar.
All right. And what if I tell you that you will even get a government recognized certificate for each course that you complete? Yes, all the courses have a recognition from NSDC and Skill India. NSDC is set up by the Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. And Skill India is an initiative launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. NSDC aims to promote skill development by catalyzing creation of large, quality and for-profit vocational institutions. This is how your certificate for each course will look like. You can see your name will be here, your name of the course, your parent's name, your grade, signature by the CEO and the verification code. You get certificate for every course you complete under this offer and you have 5 years period to do it. Yes, we will handhold you. Once you are a student, you will remain a student for 5 years. We'll support you for 5 years. You can see Skill Arbitrage official recognition as a training partner on NSDC website. I'm just showing it to you as a link. We are sharing this link also with you. If you go to this link, this is the NSDC and Skill India website. Under the our partners, if you go down, you will see here LawSeco, and under it Addictive Learning Technology, and here you see Skill Arbitrage. You can even show this to your parents or people who you may need support to book your seats. Okay. Now, what is your guess now? We've already spoken about it. We should move on, right? And I know that you may be wondering if there's anything other than this, any other alternative available somewhere else. There is nothing like Skill Arbitrage courses that exist anywhere on the planet.
Have you seen anywhere anything other than someone who's giving recorded videos and PDFs? In this 9 hour of bootcamp, we have delivered more value, given you a plan, given you downloadable stuff, showed you networking techniques, so you can understand. And this is in webinar mode. When we have our tools, our team, our resources, can give you one-on-one sessions, you can understand what will happen, right? And these are live trainings, there are live one-on-one sessions. Each of our team members is super equipped to do all these things on their own, right? They can do it themselves. Why won't they? And we are asking them to help you. So you can understand these things will cost money, right? We are giving you one-on-one feedback also on your assignments, helping you post on social media. This is going to cost something, right? Each course is worth every penny at full price. Okay, and we are taking responsibility for your success, provided you give 2 hours a day. Otherwise, we can't help you, right? Nowhere else this happens. People never do this anywhere else. That we'll show you a table which shows the difference between what we do and others. You can see like so many things that are there which are different, right? Which we provide and nobody else provides. So each course, I can tell you, is worth every penny at full price. It should be worth 2x, 3x more also, right? But today you will get a massively affordable scholarship. We'll share with you. Let's move, Sagar. Okay, there's a reason for that. We have a lot of faculty we are showing you some faculty who are very, very senior, have couple of decades of experience in India, in US. There are foreign law firm owners, business expansion services they provide in US. There are foreign CPAs. Siddhant Baid is our co-founder, who was vice president at HSBC, managed a fund. Okay, he has lots of corporate finance and all those insights. Farhana's here, faculty, right? Svetlana Kamishanskaya runs a firm in New York. Lindsay Mignano runs a firm in New York. In San Francisco in California. Komal Shah, she has done multi-jurisdictional compliances. She does our US tax filings, our UK entity, our Canada entity, all of that. Neha Rastogi, CA, LLB in India and New York qualified lawyer, right? She does tax filings in US, international tax advisory, all complex stuff. Sagar Bajaj, CPA in US and Australia. You can see all highly qualified people. Yeah, next slide. These kind of people are teaching. Kiran Agarwal, CA, CPA, Mr. Sunil Agarwal, Senior Standing Tax Counsel at Delhi High Court for international tax purposes. He's my dad. Then there are other people. Let's skip. Okay. There are many other people, right? Abhijit. So you can see very, very senior people are teaching. So I hope you understand that these things actually cost, right? Dr. Siddhartha Priya, he has BTech, IIT, MBA, IIM, PhD, LLB, appointed independent director. He is like a interview coach. Okay. And Priyanka Karwa, the placement coach, leads a team of 90 people and has enabled 45,000 people to get career success. Let's move. Okay. So guys, it's a cost something to do all of this, right? So why are you getting the scholarship then? What is our reason? What is our motivation? Imagine the cost of all these services, right? Let's go to the reason they are getting scholarship. Okay. You will not find this anywhere else. Karna hota to kar lete, right? Each course is worth every penny at full price. Why are we giving scholarship? Because we are starting 2 batches next month. Okay, we will have 100 students. There's huge demand. 65,000 EA hai aur bahut sara chahiye. Right? 26 seats will be for scholarship students. 26, 25 batch students. Okay, 74 learners will be there with you who pay full price. So we have space to take 51 scholarship students for our upcoming batches to fill up 100% of the seats. Why? Because there is a huge demand for remote tax professionals. US clients, we are networking with them, right? Our teams, they're getting this request. Ki, do the trained person. If you're not trained, you put in 16 hours a day. No US client wants to do matha pachi with you. They don't want to spend their time. Yeah, if you understand their language, you know US tax, then they'll be giving you work, treating you well, even training you, guiding you a little, all of that, inviting you to New York to meet them. So scholarship schemes like this one helps us to meet these targets. We will charge them in the future, right? And we'll charge more for our courses also. Once you are successful, we can share your story. Enrolled agent, first time we are doing this, right? And we'll charge them for placing you, correct, for a recruitment fee, a platform fee, all of that we will do. But right now we are not doing that. Okay, right now this is good enough for us. So what is the offer finance? Why we're doing enrolled agent is because corporate and tax compliance so already karke people are earning 2 lakh 3 lakh a month. Why not increase the credibility and give this exam also, right? Okay, now Sagar is going to tell you the amount. Okay, be ready to take action. 305 people are here. All right, Sagar.
All right. So here are the 4 courses that you're getting in our US tax compliance and EA domination stack. Number 1 course, 6-month executive certificate course in US tax compliance. It is sold at 63,000 rupees on our website. Course number 2, 6-month executive certificate course in US corporate compliance is sold at 63,000 on our website. Then bonus course to qualify as a US enrolled agent. Course number 3, 6-month certificate program in tax advisory and representation for enrolled agent preparation. It is sold at 75,000 rupees on our website. Plus course number 4, 6-month remote freelancing and profile building program, which is sold at 63,000 rupees on our website. The total value of all these courses put together is 2,64,000 rupees. And I know when you saw the price of these courses, some of you got worried that you can't afford it. Don't worry at all. We will make sure that anyone can afford this stack through an incredible 80% scholarship if you take it today. Yes, 80%. Please note that this option is not available on our website and is only available here during the boot camp while the seats last. The offer ends unless you book it now. I request you to be patient and not lose hope. We will give you some solutions in a way that anyone and everyone can afford this without any problem. For those who take the offer today, you pay only 20% of the actual course fee of this stack. You will have to pay only 57,000 rupees for the whole bundle. That is it. And what is more, you don't have to pay everything at one time. You can get all of the above courses for 57,000 rupees if you book your seat by paying a token booking amount of just 3,000 rupees right now. And rest of the amount you can pay through small installments of 3,000 rupees per month in next 18 months. Through our financing partners such as ShopSay, Pine Labs, Avance, Fins, and all these, Bajaj, etc. If you need to pay through EMIs that help you, please do that, so that you can pay a small sum every month while earning money on the side.
What's the EMI amount?
3,000 rupees.
Wow.
Only 3,000 rupees for next 18 months.
$100 a day for 18 months.
And you earn much more than that every month when you start getting the freelance projects. There are no extra charges, no interest on the EMI facility. All that we will bear. You can also choose to pay a balance amount as a full amount at one go if you want. If you don't want to take EMI facility, that is absolutely fine as well. The total amount remains the same. So if you do not wish to take the full set of courses and you want just one course, you can do that from our website. But for that, there is no scholarship or any discount of any kind. So please don't embarrass us by asking us for scholarship on individual courses. The scholarship offer is already very generous and it is not available anywhere else. It is also not customizable. It is offered the way it is offered. And if you don't take the scholarship offer now, but you want to take this program later, you will need to pay a full price for each course from our website. Usually our course price always increase and we never give any discounts. Every year our course price usually goes up by 30%. So if you like to take it, please take it. Otherwise leave it for people who really want it. However, if this is not for you, leave it for those people who really want this. In our upcoming batch, as Abhyuday said, there are only 51 scholarship seats to offer, and when these 51 seats are gone, the scholarship is no more available. All right, do you want to know how you can avail this offer? But before that, I want to know who all are interested in taking the offer. If you are interested in taking the offer, please write in join, 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 and mark everyone.
Click on host and panelist, mark everyone. People are sending me. All 4 courses, totally 57,000 only. Okay, mark everyone. Let us know. We have only 51 seats at to fight. This is all we could do. We had said, this is max. There are 286 people here. Okay, this is many people had said. 286, 290 people yesterday had said, we are interested in receiving an offer. Here is the offer. Right? We cannot make it any sweeter. Any one course is more expensive than that. Don't embarrass us by saying, मैं ये ले लूँ क्या, वो ये ले लूँ क्या. It's very embarrassing, right? Okay. All right.
A lot of people are not marking everyone, but that's
Can
okay.
you mark everyone? Click on that host and panelist on your chat window. Mark everybody and then say join. Say join again. If you said it earlier, just say it again because people were marking only host and panelist. Click on that, mark everyone. We want to know, are there 51 people? Yeah, Gulshan Kaur, you can do that.
There are many more than 51, by the way. A lot of people have marked host and panelists earlier.
Yeah, just one good news. 4 people went away, 281 people are there now. A little less competition, but still 51 seats are only there. That link will go down once the seats are over. Let's go to the link and share the link, okay? And the remaining we'll create shortly. Okay, let's go to the link and explain it.
All right. Okay,
Let's take this after we share the link, okay?
Should I share this first?
No, let's go on the link directly.
Okay. All right, so we are now going to the link, and now I'm showing you how you can avail the offer. We are sharing the link. We have already shared it on the chat. Let me just check. Yes, the link is on your chat. Please go to that link. I'll show you what happens when you click on the link. On the screen, I'm showing you live. Go to the link. This page will open up. You can see here, become a US enrolled agent from India, access a windfall opportunity to perform US tax assignments as more than 1 lakh taxation jobs go remote. 51 seats only, first come, first serve. Total amount is 2,64,000 and the offer price is specially only for today, 57,000 rupees. All the courses details are mentioned here. All the courses which are on offer are mentioned here. If you go on the right hand side, booking fee to block your seat, 3,000 rupees. You only have to pay 3,000 rupees right now. To register, you need to put in your name. Please don't type my name, type your name if you're registering. Otherwise, you will not receive the email. And put your email address. And put the country you are from. Mostly everybody is here from India. And put your mobile number. Alright, and then proceed and pay. When you click on proceed and pay, it will take few seconds and this page will open up where you can generate a QR code for UPI payment. You can pay through card, you can pay through wallet or internet banking. Don't choose the EMI facility here. This is different. This is not our EMI facility. Right now you only have to pay 3,000 rupees. For that there is no EMI facility. So you can generate a QR code and make your payment now.
Okay, there is some amazing good news, guys. What is the good news? The first 30 people, how many of you have this whole jealousy ki CPA kuch log ban jate hain? First 30 people will get CPA training program which we are launching in next 3 months. CPA training program is getting launched. First 30 people who take it will get it on a complimentary basis. It will be priced at 1,20,000 rupees. Even that is an understatement, but you can see here, right? CPA prep and global finance career acceleration program. How many of you are beginners? Ki acha, I want to learn basics. I don't know any US work. Tax कैसे करेंगे? Bookkeeping नहीं आता, US gap नहीं आता. उसमें I am giving you one option. Beginners can take US bookkeeping and accounting work extra, no charges on that, cost 63,000 rupees on otherwise outside. आपको चाहिए boot camp में हो तो included है, nothing extra. और ये CPA का जो कोर्स है ये एक्चुअली बाहर 2-3 लाख का होता है, right? And we have priced it very reasonably, but imagine this is also included here. 57,000 rupees includes all of this stuff, right? And somebody by chance needs some English communication course, it is available here to improve your English. Okay, guys, this is going to fly. Okay, this kind of thing never existed in the country. We are creating a new paradigm for Indian professionals, and we want to charge what this is worth, but not in the bootcamp, because we are also wanting to create our success stories. So we are giving you this incentive, like we told you, right? Initially, you charge your clients less. We are charging you less. We only want your testimonial and you to get results and work super, 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 super hard, right? So you can see a balance can be, so 3,000 is there, balance can be paid in 3,000 per month. So you just block your seat right now. What we will do is we'll call you in next 24 to 48 hours. Mostly, most of you will get calls tomorrow only. But what you can do is you will get a confirmation. Save your message of deduction. Payment करते हैं तो message आता है, right? Your seat is blocked. Second, you will get an email. 10 से 15 मिनट लगता है. Sometimes it goes in spam. You can check that. Okay. Now we will show you the schedule. Save that, and Abhishek Dubey will also confirm you. Just be ready. Okay. This is seats are flying away. Time नहीं बचेगा. बाद में बंद हो जाएगा. Please don't be upset then. Okay. 253 people are still here. Okay, this offer is like the best offer ever created at Skill Arbitrage, and my team is angry at me for this. Okay, because so many things are being given for such an affordable amount, right? I told you it will be cost of pocket money, maths tuition. Somebody was here and she was saying that personal tuition in Hyderabad costs $6,000 or $5,000, $3,000 per month, right? CPA also, enrolled agent also, God knows how many things, right? लाइव मिलेगा, लाइव रिकॉर्डेड भी मिल जाएगा. अगर लाइव नहीं करोगे ऑब्वियसली रिकॉर्डिंग तो देना ही पड़ेगा, और उसमें कुछ कैप नहीं है. 5 साल का पीरियड है. ओके, 5 years पीरियड यू हैव. एनी क्वेश्चन यू कैन लेट मी नो. ओके, all right Sagar, you can show the schedule I think. And what happens after you block your seat? We'll call you, we will help you with the remaining process. If you want third party finance, then we'll connect you with our third party finance partners. Once that's sorted, it's a very simple process. You will get access on all our services. We will send you an email. We will give you a one-on-one call, right? We'll try a few times at different times so that you pick up. Okay, and we will also share a link to a to our group session where we will show you how to utilize our different services. Okay. All right, Sagar. Let's move.
Yeah, and just in case the link doesn't work for you, just in case, you can use this QR code. You will be taken to the same link. It's on your screen.
Yeah, that EMI point, let's say, okay? 539.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so here are the examples of learners. Okay, this one. So here are the examples of learners whom our team assisted in starting to earn so that they could pay their EMIs. So if you are somebody who thinks that, okay, I can only pay the booking amount right now and then I'll need help. So these are the examples of our students who took help from us after paying their first booking amount, and then EMIs they took out from the freelance work they got. So there's an example of Malina Sultana, August 2024 batch of Skill Arbitrage, a BCom graduate from Hyderabad, started her freelancing journey after enrolling in our course, completed a few freelance projects related to video segmentation, subtitling, transcription, etc., and earned more than $580 by doing that low skill work. And she paid her EMIs. Parmanand V. Gajala. Now he is from our October 2023 batch, a BCom graduate from Mumbai, started his freelancing journey and he earned by doing work like video segmentation, translation, proofreading, etc., and earned $400 by doing this low skill work. Same as Deepthi Mota, same case, $280 she earned by doing article writing, recording, projects related to these work. The classes will start on 6th of May, and I'm going to show you the schedule as well. Courses will be available for access anytime in next 5 years. Yes, till 5 years you can take access to our courses. Everything is planned and streamlined for you. Just spend 2 hours a day doing things that we ask you to do, and that is enough. And this is the course line, the timeline for the courses. You can see from here, you can take a screenshot of this if you want. Right now, today is 20th of April. You are here in the boot camp, right? 27th to 29th April, there will be pre-onboarding sessions. 6th of May, onboarding session will start. Your course will start here. And the first course will begin on 6th of May itself. And the 30-day refund policy period will also start from here. Then the further courses will happen in June, July, September, December. You can take next course, or you want to take the courses afterwards, you can do that also. The courses will be applicable for you for next 5 years.
If anybody wants to start later, just complete admission, you can start. Okay. And we've also shared a 45-day refund policy that is applicable. Whether you take EMI option or not, it is still applicable. You have to attend all classes for 30 days, do all assignments. There are 2 classes a week. You have to attend those, do all assignments, right? And if you're unhappy, you can claim a refund between 31st to 45th day. In that case, everything that you have paid will be refunded if you are compliant. If you don't do this, you will not get a refund, but we will help you every step of the way. Okay? All right. Any questions? We've shared the schedule. Please take a screenshot. Classes are starting in about 6-7 days, right?
6th of May.
6th of May and 27th and 29th, we have extra sessions. I strongly recommend that if you need any support, want to get started early, want services, want to get hard copies ordered for your doorstep, please complete admission and don't wait for last moment. Okay, you can block one-on-one career freelancing sessions at this point if you complete your admission. Okay, that will be very important. The best people start early, fast, right? That is the whole goal, guys. I did not expect the seats are flying away, so I'm just telling you, okay, not to create pressure, but letting you know that there is going to be no option. It can go down anytime. So please be quick. Okay, make up your mind, and if you have any question, ask now. Okay, Ankit Arora, we send hard copies by courier, not post. Post takes longer. Okay, all right. If your account is not working, you have somebody else's account who's agreeable to paying for you. You can pay through their account. We will have a separate way to take your name on the course documents. Don't worry, so that your certificate is in your name. If you are unable to start studying now, you can start in a later batch. Complete admission so that you lock your scholarship. If you start now, but what if you can't keep up? What if you need a different batch? Absolutely no problem. Okay, you can migrate complimentary. We will not charge you if you have taken this bootcamp offer. No problem. You can migrate. There is no limit on the number of times you use the service. Okay. Chirag, you can start by end of May. That's not a problem. You can just let our team know when they call you. Okay. So your refund policy starts from the first course you start with. All right. CPA course, sorry, it's launching in December. Okay. By then, आप enrolled agent बन जाओ, rocking है, right? And US bookkeeping you learn so that simple things are also sorted. You are never going to get this, right? Varun Merkar, can a practicing CA become EA? Yeah, that's what all the CAs in India are doing. They are doing CPA, they are doing EA, they are saying, hell with that, I'll just learn US tax compliance and I will do this. Right now, even non-CAs are doing this because they realize that इससे क्या होता है? How can one CA exam determine my future? Right? I can do everything, so why don't I do it? Correct? All right. Anybody is outside India, you need international link. I forgot to show you that. Is there anybody like that? Rishabh, CPA exam fee, I don't remember. Yeah. Enrolled agent, I know there are 3 phases, $250, $250, and end of the time for all phases, everything complete, you will end up paying around $900 or $1,000. That's why we say पहले पैसा कमा लो, and each phase you can give separately. So $250 तो दे ही सकते हैं for each part, right? Okay, so outside India, what you have to do? You have to click here, international payment. Click here. Okay. And you can pay $35. No discrimination if you are outside India. In dollars, this amount is around 3,000 rupees only. Okay, not charging people outside India more. Good, right? All right, guys, seats are like going away so fast. I hadn't expected. Okay, Sagar, what else? EMI ka tension hai, don't worry. We will help you find work to earn. Some of you have it, not most of you don't have it, but some of you are students or freshers or not employed. We can help you with that. That work will be very mechanical or administrative, but we have more work because nobody else wants to do it, right? So we will help you with that. Okay. Any other question? EMI support is available to help you to earn so that you can actually pay off your EMIs, right? Okay. Guys, we're not doing announcements at the moment, but our goal is to recruit superstar people. What is superstar? It's not intelligence, okay? All the IQ tests are overrated. We need people who will be coachable and follow a roadmap. You will get results if you follow a roadmap. Okay, and we have proof of that. I will show you. There's a reason this has to be first come first serve. Why we are not taking test? टेस्ट से आईक्यू टेस्ट हो जाएगा बट एक्शन नहीं लेते कोई भी आईक्यू टेस्ट वाले राइट यू हैव टू टेक एक्शन वी वांट अर्ली मूवर्स पीपल हु अटेंड हु टेक एक्शन लुक दिस इज द प्रेस कवरेज वी हैव 1610 प्लेसमेंट्स एवरी मंथ वी कैन डू दिस अब कितना पीआर करना we shared with you transparent data NSDC tied up with us because they saw the kind of results we were producing right our students were producing okay who wants to meet Nageshwar ji who joined us less than a year back, July 2024. Sagar will interact with him. Okay. And this is going to be a hell of a lifetime's experience. Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Nageshwar. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Great. Welcome. It's so great to see you.
Yeah.
Great. Nageshwarji, why don't you first tell us where you're joining in from? What do you currently do?
Yeah.
How has Skill Arbitrage helped you in your journey so far?
Yeah. I'm joining from Bangalore. I'm from Bangalore. Yeah. I have experience of around 12 plus years experience in finance, accounting, and all from previous companies. Okay.
Wow.
I thought my career is stagnant before I would join here. Okay.
Right.
I was pretty much earning, okay, more than $1 lakh in a month before I would join Skill Arbitrage. I thought that would be the career stagnant phase, but when I joined career Skill Arbitrage, I came to know that a number of opportunities are there. I took all of your help from remote bookkeeping and freelancing, all of the course anchors. I troubled them a lot. They were more enthusiasm to help us.
Wow.
That helped me a lot. So I was able to crack an offer, which is around with a US company for USD $25,000 per annum, plus
Wow.
plus a SOP of that company, and plus a variable pay.
Wow. ESOP also $25,000 per year and variable pay.
Yes.
Variable pay is on your services.
Yes.
Extraordinary. That's so great. So you must be earning what, around $50,000 per year?
Yeah, that they will come to know in the future. But your fixed is USD 25K. That's what
more than double, more than 3 times than what you were earning earlier.
Yes.
Extraordinary. And what is your qualification, Nageshwarji?
BCom plus CA Inter have completed.
Wow. That's so great. And you can do your freelance work also alongside?
Yeah, there is no restriction for us. So I entered into an agreement, so they can't restrict in any other agreements. So I can take freelancing
golden opportunity.
Yeah.
And how long back was that when you got this job?
I got it in December. Joined. They accepted 3 months notice period as well for me. Okay.
Wow.
This month only I have joined.
They accepted 3 months notice period.
Yes.
These are all your terms and conditions, this look like.
Yes. Yeah.
Fabulous. And how did Skill Arbitrage help you to get this?
Yeah, in cracking the interview, first of all, they helped me in preparing my resume, which was good. But yeah, they made it best.
Wow.
Okay. They made it best. And I rectified whole of my CV fully. And then it was go through within 25 days. I was able to get 2-3 calls. Okay. After I got selected, I got an assistance from your side as well, from Skill Arbitrage. Before I would go to an interview, just 2 hours before, I got a call from recruiter team of your side, and this is how you can prepare for your interview. That's what I got an assistance from you guys. That was very much helpful. Because a person will be nervous before you go. That confidence boost.
Awesome. Awesome. Very, very good. And what are your working hours? Is it flexible or is it
yeah, it's flexible, and they told if you work in the morning, Indian timings, 11 to 8 is what is the timings they are expecting me to work.
Wow.
Morning.
Wow, you get timings of your choice as well.
Yes, yes.
Extraordinary. Really well done. Really well done. So since December, you have this job in your hand, right? You're doing this work.
Yeah, December, but I joined in the month of April. There was notice period clause, no? That's why.
Okay, right. Great, fabulous, extraordinary. Abhiday, anything you want to ask? Anything you want to share or ask?
Yeah. So what are the one-on-one services you got?
First one is resume building, LinkedIn contacts, and every day I was getting a call from my Jyotika is a skill arbitrage person who was calling me for pushing me every day to apply.
Wow.
That's a one thing which I can't forget. The reason is because they keep on reminding me, please apply. That no one would give. How much money? No one cares for the other career, but you guys are caring. That's the one thing which I would like to tell you.
How long did it take you to get your first paid client?
First paid client, I got it in first 20 days. Where from the freelancing work, I got it for $150. That is the first one, and second is the landing a job, which I got it within first 3 months.
So you're saying that you got $150 project in 20 days, and in 3 months you got straight up a $25,000 job.
Yes. That's how you guys helped me. That I'm very much thankful for you.
Where is this client? What do they do?
They are into a banking industry. It's a Quillo. They are into loan syndications.
Wow.
It's a US company.
And what all work do you do for them?
Reconciliations and take care of their things, client queries and all.
So how do you feel now?
It's good, very nice.
You continue to get job?
No. They have a clause. Okay, not with the jobs. You can take up a freelancing. That's not an issue.
So are you taking freelancing with job or you're quitting Indian job?
I quit the Indian job. I quit the Indian job because timings don't match. Achha. Indian job was 3 to 12 and this is here 11 to 8.
These has better timing?
Yes.
11 to 8, night shift or day shift?
No, morning 11 to 8.
This US job is giving you?
Yes.
And Indian job was giving you what?
3 to 12.
Wow, you have better timings in a US job than an Indian job. Did you all know this? Most people think that you have to work in night shift.
No, it's not that. You have to position yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it is required.
Great. Is it possible to get paid work in first month itself after covering 20 days? That's what happened with Nageshwar, right? Himanshu. You could get in first month. You have to take actions. If you don't take action, nothing will happen. What action? 2 hours a day. How many hours a day you were doing all this pitching and all?
1.5 hours max.
1.5 hours. Pitching, learning skills, all of that.
Yes.
And you have some experience, but what if people don't have experience? Are we able to teach them also, like, fresher, 2 years?
You guys teach us very well. That is very much required. That all the faculties are well trained and they help us in hand holding everything. Just the person who is coming, he has to put his efforts. He will definitely get.
What do you say to people who are on the fence?
They have to take action from their side.
Got it. And what is your next goal?
To reach 1 crore.
1 crore. So you want to start an agency sometime?
Yeah.
When do you plan to make your first hire?
Already I have to start. I'm waiting for projects in Upwork, and once it is get, I'll start hiring.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
1 second. Can I show your this thing? You have LinkedIn. A Notion profile. Yeah, LinkedIn also show.
Yeah.
This is Nageshwar's bookkeeping portfolio, right? So we told you US bookkeeping. So he has put his. Did we help you with this?
Yes.
So we help our students with building website, Notion portfolio, even building your brand, getting featured on podcasts. See, he has written what all he does. He is saying that even early starters in their career can do this. Can students also do this? Like this, you have to upload your projects. Very nice. Can students also do this, Nageshwar?
Yes, they can.
Cool. And are you beating some earnings of fully qualified CS and people more senior than you?
I won't disclose that. Thank you.
You can't. Don't tell us that name. We might not like it.
Yeah.
But we know that, right? We already got an idea. People are there here. Some are fully qualified. Some are not. Some are students. But you understood what's possible?
Yeah.
Excited?
Yes.
Apurva is only BSc. But I guess the world of finance excites you and that's why you're here. And I think you can benefit. Because there is basic US bookkeeping and GAAP. It starts from there. Right? I said beginners can take that. Great stuff, Nageshwarji. I'm so proud of you. And
Thank you.
anyone has any questions? Are you motivated? Are you guys motivated? Now 205 people here. Wow. Who wants to be in this position? You got your job in 3 months, which means you've been doing it for a while
Yes.
and
I
enjoying.
started. It's around 20 days, which I started the new company.
Wow. And when you plan to give EA exam, if at all?
Yeah. In the first 6 months, which you told, that target I want to meet.
Now in next 6 months.
Yes.
Great, great, great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, we are going to move, but this was so mind blowing. Acha, LinkedIn reh gaya. You want to see his LinkedIn also?
Yes, you can.
Okay, did we help you with that as well?
Yes. I'm getting till today so many messages from the recruiters of the optimization of the LinkedIn.
What are they saying?
They are reaching out to me for joining their company. But yeah, I got a pretty much good offer, so I'm not going.
So headhunters are reaching out to you. You have two
Yes.
profiles or one? Because it says two profiles.
Yes, I had two profiles. One is for freelancing,
Okay.
which I have
Which
built
one is
it.
this?
This is for salary, which I had given.
Okay. So you're
This is
free.
the one, proper one, which you have opened.
Yeah, I'm on the correct one, right?
Yes, you are on the correct one.
Okay, perfect. So let's see. Transition 12 plus projects. No, awesome stuff written. Huh? QuickBooks. This we teach. Bookkeeping, US accounting, we teach.
Hmm.
Right? You've put your projects here. This is your CV, okay?
Yeah.
Here you've been sharing insights, right? Every day you
Yes.
share insights.
Yeah.
See, 3 days back, 2 days back, 1 hour back. This is the secret to getting work. You don't have to worry about likes and followers. People will hit you up
Yes.
as long as you're doing. Look, company, remote, US, real, Quilo, real
Yes.
stuff. Wow, I'm so proud of you. I feel so happy. And before that,
Thank you.
this was the Indian one you were working in, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you were in a US process. A lot of people transition from US process, and when you cut the middleman, life becomes awesome.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Nageshwarji. We'll move on.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Let's move.
Nageshwarji, thank you so much. It was so wonderful meeting him.
Yeah,
And
it's mind blowing.
All thanks to skill arbitrage as well, because I can't forget how you guys have helped me. Thank you.
So kind. And we are so moved. Yeah. Every time, every time even one student comes, no, it's like a huge motivator for the entire team. And we expect the 51 of you get the seat to actually go ahead and smash. Literally, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Sagar. Thank you, Nageshwarji. We're so proud of.
thank you.
Welcome.
He's going to hire next. He's going to. This is just the start, huh? $25,000 job. He's going to hire. He's going to clear EA exam. All that stuff is coming up. So he's going to build on this further to get to 1 crore per year. Okay, we can speak with Dushyant. How many of you want to meet one more learner of ours?
Yeah, let's meet Dushyant.
Right, commerce background.
All right. Dushyant, welcome. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Hi, how are you?
Hi, good to see you. Very, very good. Thank you for joining us on a Sunday evening, Dushyant. So, Dushyant, why don't you start by sharing where you're logging in from, what are you currently doing, and how has skill arbitrage helped you on your journey?
So, sir, basically, I'm from Bhilai, Chhattisgarh. So, from last 1.5 year, I was into US compliance and taxation. Yeah.
Okay. And currently, what all are you doing? Are you doing freelance? Are you doing full-time job?
Yeah, I'm doing currently freelance, and I had one of my partner there in US. We had a C Corp firm. Yeah,
Oh,
accounting.
got it. Got it. Great. And how has skill arbitrage helped you? When did you start the course with skill arbitrage? Which
I
year?
started in May 2023. So after that, yeah, I had started compliance part of US. Yeah. So my first job is for the DBA filing. I think it's Wyoming State. Yeah,
DBA filing in Wyoming. Got it.
yeah,
And you do DBA quite a lot, part of your profile.
yes. Lots of.
And what other things do you do in your freelance work?
So basically, I majorly focus on taxation because while you do tax part, the clients comes with you as like whole compliances and accounting also. Yeah.
Right, right. So right now the tax season is going on, is it?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Tax season ended on April 15th.
April
Uh,
5th.
yeah, we still have the chance because most of the clients have filed extension. So for extension, October 15 is the last date.
So you must be busy right now.
No, no, not yet.
Not so much.
Yeah, till April 15, I was quite very busy. Yeah.
Got it, got it. And where all do you have your clients? Which all countries do you have your clients?
I had my client here in India and in US. Both are there. So they have like software firms here in India. They also got C Corp firm in US. So I had done tax filing for the C Corp.
Right, right. Very, very good. And can you also share a bit about your earnings? How much do you earn on a monthly basis? Or
So for the one tax filing, I charge like $300 for the corporate returns, and hardly it will take like one hour around of time. Yeah.
1 hour?
$300 for one return. Which return is this?
Sir, it's form 1120 C Corp.
Wow, corporate tax 1120
Form
form.
1120 and 5472 for the known entity. Yeah, for the known shareholders. Yeah.
Super. How many of you want to learn that? Just two forms, 1120 and 5472. Yeah?
Already got the EFIN from the IRS from your help.
You got even with our help.
Yeah, yeah. My partner is in US. They have the SSN, so we got the EFIN with their name, and we
Ah,
get the software here. So we are doing by our own.
wow. How did it all start? शुरुआत कैसे हुई थी जब आप पढ़ रहे थे? कब से हैं स्टूडेंट आप? 2 साल हो गया?
Yeah,
Eight-
it's 2 years. Yeah.
2 years. So how did you get your first work? How did the team help?
I got my first work from Fiverr. Yeah, from Fiverr, and so for the taxation work, I got from reference from LinkedIn. Yeah,
So you started networking on LinkedIn.
yeah, yeah.
Were you following the strategies we shared? उसको implement करने से result होता है?
Right. You can post the assignments there and testimonials of client. Basically, that will help so much. Yeah.
So you posted course assignments on LinkedIn.
Yes. Not the assignments right now, but yeah, definitely the client's testimonials.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now you're getting work from LinkedIn.
Yes.
Your partner is in US.
Yes.
So people want to know कि ठीक है, I have not done CA, all of these hi-fi degrees. Can I get work? I'm like a beginner type of person.
I am simply a BCom graduate.
तो हो सकता है. Because
Yes,
see, in India it's so much competition and overcrowding. There it is not like there they don't know कि India का काम नहीं मिल रहा है, US में मिलेगा. It's like that for them.
Yes, sir, definitely मिलेगा. Because see, if they go for the CPA, they charge like $1,000 of fee for simpler return filing, and you are doing that work in 25% of that cost. So yeah, definitely the client will come to you.
Great. Awesome. Sudhira Kumari, you have experience, right? Did you take the offer? Do you all have any questions? शुरू में कितना 1-2 घंटे काम करना पड़ता है, कितना करना पड़ता है?
So it depends. I only work for one and a half hour.
अभी?
Yes.
Wow. And कुछ है earnings का मतलब? Are you able to share some idea? How much are you able to earn?
Like for tax filing, I set timings like कितने मिनट में मेरा work हो जाएगा. So like nil returns 15 to 20 minutes hardly, or complicated return 1.5 hours.
And remaining time, what do you do? Chill.
No, sir. I basically working on some other things,
Wow.
like partnering with some of my clients to get like more clients or some kind of new business ideas.
Great. You want to start a business? Very nice.
Yes.
Awesome. How long does it take people to get their first project? अगर वो शिद्दत से if they study 1 hour and do outreach 1 hour, आपने भी किया होगा when you first started out.
Hardly maybe two months. Hardly 2 months.
In 2 months one can get. And you were in Bhilai.
Yes, Bhilai, Chhattisgarh.
तो उधर से हो गया 2 months remote project. First client ने कितना पैसा दिया था?
It's $80 and they have give tip of $20, $100.
First client give you $100.
Yes, वो DBA filing का ही था, hardly 15-20 minutes का था.
Super. Guys, DBA filing is coming up next. We'll show you today. Do you all have any questions? Let me know on chat if you have any questions.
Questions कोई पूछ ही नहीं रहा है, पूछो.
हाँ, वो 200 लोग ही हैं अभी, but सीट तो चले जाएंगे बस. फिर क्या होगा? See, here are some TurboTax, UltraTax, Go System. Now we are bringing these and starting to teach these in our courses. How are they sending money to us? So best दुष्यंत is receiving, तो वही बता देंगे. पैसे कैसे आता है इंडिया में?
See, lots of platforms are there. PayPal or something. Anyone you can.
PayPal, Wise, it comes into your bank account. You
There's
can.
Carbon, they charge like 1% of markup only. So you can use that one. Carbon.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is this new one that has come, Skydo. You can try. उसमें बोलते हैं कि बहुत कम है conversion वगैरह का पैसा, 1% भी शायद नहीं लगेगा. Skydo, you can note. I get a lot of ads from there. What's Avalara's role? I don't know what's Avalara. You are CA from small city. Is it worth it for me? Vinod Oza is asking.
Yeah, definitely. Even
Great.
CA working for one return file hardly to get 1,000 or 2,000 rupees. Not worth it. And you are putting lot of effort to get OTPs from the client. Even client also get frustrated.
कोई बोल रहा है यहाँ पर टैक्स नहीं देना है तो कोई ऑप्शन है. I wrote a joke. I wrote jail. But listen, you have an option. If your business expenses are high, anyway अब तो बहुत अच्छा टैक्स स्लैब कर दिया है. 12 लाख के नीचे you don't have to pay much any tax. You have so many deductions available, right? And you can claim business expenses as you for your computer, internet, client meetings. जो चीजें आपको प्रोफेशनल माइक्रोफोन चाहिए 10,000 का ले लो, बोलो बिजनेस एक्सपेंस है, क्लाइंट शुड बी एबल टू हियर यू क्लियरली. मैकबुक चाहिए ले लो, बिजनेस एक्सपेंस क्लेम कर लो, राइट? और 20 लाख से ऊपर हो गया अर्निंग तो जीएसटी नहीं है, यू आर एक्सपोर्टिंग सर्विस. सैलरीड लोगों को तो एक भी ऐसा बेनिफिट नहीं है, राइट? एवरीथिंग इज टैक्स डिडक्शन के बाद. जीटीसी को तो के बाद मिलता ही कुछ और है, 70% मिलता है हाथ में. हैव यू सीन दैट? Here you don't have all of that problem. So total advantage, government encouraging remote work technically, right? Understood the point? Okay, Rohit from arts background. ये तो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है. मतलब lot of people from arts and science background come here. I'm like, wow, if you're interested in this, you can do this. All right.
Tax and accounting is not a rocket science. Anyone can do that.
Yeah, best. Yeah. And actually, those cloud-based software, Xero and QuickBooks and Zoho Books are easier than Indian Tally, by the way.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
So, any questions? What do you say to people on the fence?
Go take your step ahead.
Take a step. वरना कैसे चेंज होगा? सिचुएशन कैसे चेंज होगा? आप बचा लो जो बचाना है. क्या करोगे? 7% लोगे रिटर्न, 10% लोगे. What is your technique? राइट? इससे ज्यादा कहीं नहीं मिलेगा legitimately by any legal means. Which software are you using? Bhavesh Patel, he said he's getting paid through PayPal and all of those things, and he's using some tax filing software. His partner in US has a EFIN. ये partner कैसे मिले? अपने network से?
No, so previously I was into HR and recruiting, so I worked for as a freelance recruiter.
आप HR से हो?
So, sir, basically previously I was into banking, then I got terminated from that job. Then after, because of COVID, I got terminated because of no targets and all of those.
अच्छा,
Yeah.
wow. और उसके बाद ही आपका rise हुआ है?
Yes. So after that I was into HR and recruiting as a freelance. Then I was into then I got this course. Then I was into completely into taxation and accounting. Yeah.
Wow, and you're here coincidentally on the day of Easter, the day when Christ rose back, right? Great, congratulations. Awesome stuff, right? From HR से ही आ सकते हैं. After
Yeah.
losing a job,
कोई
तो
भी
आप
कर
भी कर सकते हो. Congratulations. We are so proud of you. We'll move on. DBA भी सिखाएंगे and maybe Pratik may be here. अगर आएंगे प्रतीक तो.
Yeah.
Pratik is here. Okay, thank you Dushyant.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Guys, feedback दे दीजिए. Sunday evening from family, he has come here. Right, from family time, he's taking out all of this. Personal time से मांगा है. We can't offer them anything in return, right? Except to help in their career. Nothing else we can offer, right? Okay, thank you, Dushyant. We are so grateful. Pratik is also here. One more person. Do you want to meet? Pratik had got his first job. I'm so proud of that. Right before he had given his CMA final, he had got in a KPO in India, in Udaipur. You can see people from Bhilai, Udaipur, all of these places. Pratik, great to have you after so long.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
I
Hey, Pratik. Good
Hello,
to see
sir.
you again.
Yeah.
All right, Pratik. So, Pratik, why don't you share with us where are you joining in from? We already shared that, right? And
Yeah.
what do you currently do in your work? And how has skill arbitrage helped you in your journey?
Okay, sir. First of all, thank you for providing me this opportunity, and thank you for helping in scaling up the career. Okay, so when I was an article, I just came across certain reels advertisement it's showcasing the US corporate law, US taxation kind of thing. So I just enrolled in that and joined this bootcamp like this. So after that, I enrolled for the.
When was that? When you joined the
It
bootcamp?
was April 2022.
Okay, 3 years back.
Yeah, almost, yeah. So yeah, after that, I was just pursuing my articleship along with the course. So during that time, my articleship got completed, and I was looking for the job. So during that job, I came across various job opportunities. At that time, I haven't completed that course. Also, whatever I have learned in that course, I explained the same to the HR and the interview taker. So they asked certain question from me, which I explained very in a practical manner, whatever it was taught into a class. So on that basis, I got the first job instantly.
Wow. And this was how many months after you had joined?
It was around 5 month, yeah.
5 months after joining.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was this job? Where was this based?
Actually, it is an Ahmedabad-based KPU having its branch office in Udaipur. So I am currently reporting from Udaipur branch.
Okay. You're still in that same job.
Yeah.
Got it. And what is the kind of work that you're expected to do there? What all work do you do there?
It's basically US based accounting and US based taxation. And apart from there, we generally guide related to the corporate compliances related work.
Right, right. Very, very good. And you learned these skills with skill arbitrage?
Yes, and as far as corporate compliances and bookkeeping part is concerned, the basic idea I took from here only, and that basic idea helped me in performing practical tasks which was need to be performed during the interview.
Got it. And what was the reason that you got selected for this job?
Basically, it was like they were looking for the practical thing only, and they were not looking for a mugging up thing and like that. So, first of all, the incorporation part, which was taught into the beginning of the class, I explained that entire incorporation part. Then they told me to import bank statement into QuickBooks, so I performed that task. So that was what initially it was taught into the classes, and that what I told that the course is still not yet complete, but these are the skills which I learned. That's it.
Very good. So you were being honest and you were learning religiously in the course.
Yeah, but I quoted that it's just some basics which is being taught. It's not complete yet. So whatever topic I told them, they judged me on that topic only. So yeah, it was very easier and fluent interview.
how many people were sitting for that interview?
It was like an open interview. People are coming and going. So exact number of count I don't remember, but yeah, I got it easily.
Wow, just by saying कि C corp में क्या होता है and
Yes,
take those
yeah,
banks.
exactly. And whereas Indian-based firm were rejecting me of having not so experienced.
हाँ.
Yes, Indian-based firm like CA firm or CS firm, they were rejecting because of this reason. But anyway, but I landed at the right place.
Super. And how was the growth like here?
Growth is good.
पहले क्या salary क्या starting था? This was a KPO, so obviously the salary won't be as big as when you are earning directly, right? but you can do that. But still, it's more than what you earn as with just Indian qualification or not qualified, semi-qualified. What was your earnings jump?
Okay, when I was pursuing my articleship, it was like 3,000 stipend, and when I got the job, it was 10x.
Immediately
So
30,000, 40,000,
30,000.
30,000. And how did the
Yeah.
growth happen?
Then we will review it again, and after the 6 month, the review was done, and it was 30% increment. In just after the 6 month.
6 months के बाद 30% increment.
Yes, it
Wow.
was like just a showcasing. There was certain incident also happened, like it was like DBA word. Everyone was like DBA हाँ कुछ होता होगा, but I told them no, this is the process and you got this a DBA like this, you need to pay certain fees. So yeah, so the TL was also like impressed that okay, he is having such knowledge and all.
Wow.
And you learned all these skills in your course.
Yes, it was all taught in here in skill arbitrage course.
Yeah, DBA we will teach you now after this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I used to learn this topic into a class, and many of them are knowing in boot camps.
Right. They will learn in the boot camp right now after this.
Okay.
How does it feel now, Pratik? अब तो थोड़ा time हो गया है और increment भी आए होंगे.
Yes. Now it's going smooth. Basic means fair justice with the earning right now. Though it took little time as an experience, now the freelancing is also balancing the same.
You are doing extra freelancing on the side also.
Yes, sir. It's depending upon work, work
Free time.
which is there. But yeah, somewhere around 2 to 2.5 hours for the work.
Extra.
Extra, yeah, apart from the daily routine work.
Super. So it is possible to do, right? And employees can align. That is what, and we will help you to do that on the side, ताकि आपको risk ना लेना पड़े. Right? We can help you to do that. And Pratik is a young person. That time आपने CA में final वगैरह नहीं दिया था ना?
I was into final, just like entered, cleared, and appeared for the finals.
So can any basic person like with commerce background do this?
Yes, because doing this work, it doesn't mean you have to be qualified or any verification need to be done. But yeah, anyone who knows the process can perform it. It doesn't require any qualification.
Excellent. Super. Congratulations, Pratik. Do you all have any questions, guys? आपका next goal क्या है? Enrolled agent अगर आप करना चाहते हो?
Yes, definitely. As in the last conversation, you only told that you are going to launch the EA course, and even my employer also told me to have it as a certain US qualification, which will boost up. So yeah, already into a pipeline.
So just you can avail it whenever you want. It is ready and launched. I think next 2 months, 3 months, class is starting, so you can join them. Okay, it's an extra cost for you. How much time do you do for US-based client? Rajesh Malhotra says,
I totally work for US-based client, whether it is office, whether it is home, a personal client. So entirely client basis of US only.
Are you earning more from your job or from your freelance projects?
Currently, it's at par.
Wow.
Earlier job.
Double the income.
Yes, earlier the job was the primary and freelancing was less, but currently job and freelancing both is at par.
So have you reached 1 lakh per month?
Yes. By beginning of 2025, I achieved that.
Congrats from Udaipur. So you can have a good, comfortable life there, right? At least.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Congrats, Pratik.
Very, very good.
You can network with him on LinkedIn. Are you inspired? Tell us. Mohammad Alam, how much do you earn from freelancers? इतना मैथ्स कर लो यार. बोल दिया है उसने सब. Embarrass मत करो उसको. सब बोल दिया है उसको. Okay, employers might take offense. Somebody who might be sitting in his colleague might be here. उसको बुरा लग सकता है. Please.
Yes, sir. In one of the boot camp, one of my colleague has heard it, and it has created certain. But I clarified it later on with the management.
Very good. But we are proud of you, Pratik, and I was so happy to see you today. Congrats. Okay, we will move on. Yeah.
Great,
Okay.
great, Pradeep. Thank you, guys. You can leave feedback for him.
Next 6 months, clear enrolled agent, please. We will give you that course complimentary. Okay.
Sure, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much. He has produced so much result, inspired so many people. We're going to gift him this course. He deserves to be enrolled agent, right? Awesome. Okay, we want you guys to become success stories if you put in the work. That is what is required. Okay, Sagar will do welcome. One little update from our team, by the way. This is going to be the last call. I don't have any other thing. Our team has said if you do all the assignments, sorry, if you complete one course, even if you're not amongst the first 30, you complete one course in the offer, anyone, you can get the CPA course also complimentary. But you have to complete one course. अगर आज offer लिया, you will get that also. A lot of you were asking मैं first 30 में नहीं हूँ, मुझे मिलेगा क्या? Just complete any one course. Either enrolled agent, US tax or US corporate compliance will give you CPA course also. Okay? Ready to do that? Then take the offer. Miss मत करो अभी. नहीं मिलेगा, कल नहीं मिलेगा, बाद में नहीं मिलेगा. Okay, so this is the time. You can get the CPA course also. Our team has announced that. This is good news. I asked them. They have said this. Okay? Yeah, Sudhira, everybody is not a public speaker like me. I had to practice for 10 years to become a public speaker that I can do now, right? You have to give concession to somebody who started. Yeah, we will give art book, Mohammad Alam. All right. So we're going to open chat and I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself to your batchmates. अच्छे से, right?
I've just sent a sample message. What you should write in this message, mark everyone, the city you are from, what is your age, and what do you do. All right. I've just put a sample message here for everyone. And mark everyone. These are the people who are part of our new batch, people who have registered, who booked their seats, booked their scholarships. We are welcoming each one of you now. All right. You can start putting it. Okay, Farah Naz, 21 years old, CS student Indore. Welcome. Awesome. Farah, you've not marked everyone. Please mark everyone. Smita from Mumbai, 28 years old. What do you do, Smita? Mention that, okay? Welcome. Great. We have Yamikant Kumar from Delhi, analyst, 23 years old. Welcome. Great. Then we have Prasanna from Bangalore, 27 years old. Welcome. Okay, great. Srinivas from Bangalore, 41 years old. Srinivas mentioned, what do you do? Fabulous. Nalanda, okay. Mohammad Alam from Nalanda, 30 years old, looking for job. Welcome. Alam, please mark everyone. Guntur, okay. Chandrasekhar from Guntur, 34 years old, CA, extraordinary. Welcome. Then we have Aswat Bhardwaj from Bangalore. Then we have people from, Rajesh, you have to mention where you are from. Okay, Varun from Pune, he's a CA. Okay, how old are you, Varun? Farah 21 years old, CA student from Indore, Hyderabad. We have Muhammad Izhar from Hyderabad, analyst, 27 years old. Welcome, great. Then we have Abhishek from Udaipur. He's a CA in practice, 26 years old. Awesome. The batch is looking extraordinary. People from all different phases of life, different age groups, different places in India. Akshay Agarwal from, Akshay, where are you from? Kolkata, 36 years old, CA in practice. Fabulous. Afla from Calicut, 28 years old, CA. Fabulous, welcome. Abhishek from Delhi, 42 years old, tax preparer, tax lawyer. Awesome, we have people from different fields. Prasanna from Bangalore, auditing, 27 years old. Welcome, Prasanna from Bangalore. Andhra Pradesh, Madhuri from Andhra Pradesh, Jyoti from Karnataka, Dilip from Mumbai, Komal from Chandigarh, Vishal from Delhi, senior accountant. Awesome. Neha from, okay, finance manager, MNC. You've not mentioned where you're from, Neha. Okay, Savitri, taxation job, 39 years old. Welcome. Guys, mark everyone, please. I'll only take names of people who are marking everyone. Anuj, 27 years old, accounting and bookkeeping job. Where are you from, Anuj? Okay, Simran from Mumbai. Rutvik from Pune. All right, great. Rishabh from Bihar. Fabulous. Sahil from, where are you from, Sahil? Kerala. Wow, awesome. People from different places in the country. Amazing. So many of you marking on this message. The batch is looking extraordinary. Okay, we have Mohammad Ayub from Hyderabad, 43 years old, MBA, not working right now. Vinod, CA from Jalgaon, 45 years old. Wow. People from different age groups are part of the batch. The batch is looking extraordinary. Nimisha, working in Dubai. Wow. CPA, pursuing CPA, auditor, 26 years old. Wow. Fabulous. The batch is looking extraordinary, guys. The seats are all almost done. Very few of them are left. Guys, I'm not able to, the messages are flying. So welcome every one of you. I'm not taking any more names, but a real big welcome to each one of you. The batch is looking extraordinary. All right, as I said, very few seats are left. Please go ahead and complete your bookings of your seats. In the meanwhile, we'll go ahead and teach you a skill. All right, let's learn the skill of how to make a doing business as or DBA filing in California. How many of you want to learn this skill? This is some extraordinary skill and you can earn good money by just spending 10 to 15 minutes of work for US clients. Amazing, right? A DBA or doing business as name is basically a trade name or a name which an entity uses as a brand. In India, we call it a trade name, but it is little different from trade name. I'll explain that. For example, Paytm is a trade name, while 197 Communication Limited is the legal name of the company. Similarly, DMart is a trade name, while Avenue Supermarts Limited is the legal name, right? So a DBA or a doing business as is like a nickname. Like if I have a formal name, Sagar, and then I have a nickname at home, something like that. So in India, you can apply for a trademark of the business name and logo if the products or services use it. However, there is no other specific business name or secure trademark. There is no business name registration required in India. You can continue to use the same trade, different in the US. If different from the business name, that is what is called DBA filing, the registration of the trade name. It is also known as fictitious business name, FBN. DBA or FBN, one and the same thing in the US. Now let's assume that a restaurant chain by name of Tadka People, run by a company called Fusion Foods Incorporated, has become very popular in India. Okay, let's assume that. And they now want to open restaurant chain in California and New Jersey. So how will they go about it? They have incorporated a US company in California. Now they need to perform a DBA filing. Here is what people charge for completing DBA filing. You can see it here, $99, almost $100 for one DBA filing. And you will see in 10 minutes, you will see how I will show you how simple it is to do DBA filing. Okay, so within 10 minutes of work, you can earn $100. Amazing, right? Now, with this skill, you can take up work to do DBA filing for a sole proprietorship or partnership or LLC or even C Corp for $100 per assignment. And if you do it for multiple people, you can earn much more. Now, let me give you some tips. You should never make a DBA filing before creating a legal entity. First, the legal entity has to be created and then DBA filing is to be done. But it should be immediately done after the legal entity is formed and within 40 days of starting the business. A DBA filing must be made with the relevant county clerk. County is like a district. In India, we call districts. In US, county is a district. So there's a district clerk. So the DBA filing must be made with the relevant county clerk. This is relevant authority for this registration. Counties, as I said, like district in the US, and fees for DBA filing will vary based on the counties. But $100 is average. DBA is different from trademark. A trademark is for products and services, but DBA is for the name of the business itself. Now, the FBN filing is valid for 5 years and can be renewed after that. So, let us look at the steps for completing such DBA filing. First step, determine the county within which the business will be located and the relevant county clerk's office. If you just know the designated authorities for different types of corporate, a major advantage in performing this work. So you need to know what are designated authorities for different types of corporate and tax registration and compliances. So once you know the appropriate authority, much of the information for filing is relevant with the relevant forms is also available online. I'll just show it to you. So let's assume that the restaurant is to be located in Silicon Valley to cater to Indian tech professionals working over there. Now, Silicon Valley is located where? In Santa Clara County, which is the district. So, Silicon Valley is in the district Santa Clara, which is in the northern district of California. Now, the relevant county clerk's office is County of Santa Clara. Office of the county clerk recorded. That is the office of Santa Clara. And this is the website where you have to go. I'm showing it to you. We are sharing this website link also. Later on, you can practice it yourself. So the first step, as I said, is search fictitious business names. So the first step is here, right here. I'll just show it to you live as a demo, and then later on you can practice. So first we'll press here, search fictitious business names. I'll press here. And now here you will see this. Search fictitious business name. You have to put a business name that you want to use. In this case, we are practicing with the Tadka people. Tadka people. Okay. No results found. That means this name is available. Simple. Okay, let me just show it to you a different name just to show you that. For example, let's put Tandoori. Just to show you that, sorry, wrong spelling. Tandoori. You see all these names are already taken. Tandoori House, Tandoori Indian Cuisine, Tandoori Indian Restaurant and Bar. All these names are already taken. Now, if you go to any one of them, for example, Tandoori Bistro. Let's go to Tandoori Bistro. Just a second. And search for it. If you search for these names, Tandoori Bistro or Tandoori, you will see these names are already taken. For example, Tandoori Flames, it was taken till 27th of February 2025. So it is already expired. I'm showing it to you so that you know that you can also do this check. Maybe this name is already expired. This name is already expired, not renewed. Same way Tandoori Bistro was expired in 2016. This one also, Tandoori Bistro, other one was expired in 2014. So these names are available, just to show you. Okay, let's go back to the same page. So once you've searched, your Tadka people name is available. We saw that also, right? Now let's go to new filing, the next step. When you go to new filing, this page will open up. Here there are some instructions. There are 7 steps to file a new business, doing business as the DBA filing. Let's go to next button. And now you have to put the business name here. So I'm putting Tadka people. Okay. And next. Here you have to put an address, which is a right address for Santa Clara. So here I've already figured it out. But you can also, for example, in your case, when you are doing DBA filing in reality, your client will give you the address. So you have to type that address. For the demo sake, I have taken a fictitious address for Santa Clara. And I have typed it here, just to show you the demo. Once you've put in the address, all the city, address, state, zip code, phone number, everything is mandatory. So you must have all this information from your client. And then you put next. Once you've done this, then you go down. You have to put the first or last name or the firm name. So here I'm putting, I showed you it was called, the company name was Fusion Foods. So I'm putting Fusion Foods. This is for the sake of demo, I'm just showing it to you. Once you've taken this step, now we have already reached the 5th step. Okay, here the number of steps are here. Now, business conducted by, there are different options. Of course, your client will tell you, is it an individual, is it general partnership, is it limited partnership? We'll just do it for the demo sake. Let's say it's an individual. And the date of the business transactions commenced, which date the business will start. So let's say the business will start in the 6th month. Let's say that. All right. If we go down here now this is, we are on the 6th step, second last step. Now executed by, name of the person signing. I'll just put my name just for the sake of the demo. The rest of the columns will, all this information you'll get from your client. Okay. So we'll move to the next step. And here you get the DBA filing done. How simple was it? It took just 6 minutes, by the way. The DBA filing is done, guys. We are on the 7th step now. And you press complete. It is done. How easy was it? And now you have to make the payment of $40. That is it. How was that? Easy and doable? Of course, this money will be taken from your client. You don't have to pay it from your pocket. Your client will pay for it because for DBA filing. Doable, right? You can write ED, capital E, capital D if you find it easy and doable. There are 2 more steps, I'll just tell you, but so far this is complete. The first main step is done. I'll show you back on the slides what else you need to do after this. Easy and doable, absolutely right. So I'll just go forward. We have shown you all these steps, so we'll go forward. Just give me a second. Yeah, we have done till here. Here is what the fictitious business name statement looks like. See, this is how the fictitious business statement looks like. Verification successful. Already done. Now, the next step is get the FBN statement published in a newspaper of general circulation once for every 4 weeks. So you have to do this once for every 4 weeks. You have to put the FBN statement published, the statement you got, you have to get it published on the newspaper, general circulation newspaper. First publication must appear within 30 days. Now the purpose of this publication is to also inform the public that your business uses a different name. Okay, that's the purpose. And this is very similar to a publication process in Indian newspapers for matters such as change of office of a company or when a bank intends to sell off property against which there is a loan default. So some of you may have dealt with such matters in India also, right? So here is what a FBN publication in a US newspaper will look like. Can you see here, fictitious business name statement filed on January 22, 2021. Everything, all these details. The way you get it as a certificate, the same way you put it here. Now, next step, last step. Secure an affidavit, a proof of the publication from the newspaper and submit it to the county clerk's office within 30 days of the last publication. So it has to be done 3 times in 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks. So 3 times you have to do it. And the last one you have to take a proof of that and submit it to the county clerk's office within the 30 days of the last publication. The county clerks insist on an affidavit so that they can impose legal responsibility on the client in case of any misstatement regarding publication of the FBN in the newspaper. So an affidavit is simply made. A physical copy of it has to be provided to the county clerk's office. And you can ask your client to get it done. You don't have to go to US to do that. The newspaper will provide you with an affidavit. Some newspapers will also send an affidavit directly to the county clerk for a charge. You can check with the newspaper accordingly. Now here is what the affidavit for the publication looks like. I'm showing it to you as well. It's very, you can fill it online, scan it and send it to your client. Your client will sign it. Okay. And it will be sent to the county clerk's office. You can get it couriered. Very simple. You can ask your client to get it done there itself. Submit the affidavit received from the newspaper within 30 days of the completion of publication to the office of the county clerk. And this is the address for Santa Clara County Clerk. You can take a screenshot of this if you want. Easy and doable, simple, right? And you charge $100 to your client for this. Now, this affidavit can be mailed or submitted personally, not online. If your business is not in the county of Santa Clara, other county clerks in California also have their websites detailing the process of FBN registration. Here are some of the websites of relevant county clerks of some of the notable cities in California. We are sharing these links with you so that for Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, all these you know where to submit the affidavit. All right. The fee charged may be different for different cities, but of course your client will be paying for the fees. Now you can follow a similar process for other states as well, which are non-California states. How was it, guys? Did you learn something new? Tell me in the chat. Easy and doable? Extraordinary, right? And for this 10 minutes work, you can charge $100. That's what Dushyant, for example, was sharing. He does DBA filing a lot.
Easier than Indian work, right? So what are you waiting for? Whose permission do you need? What is stopping you from taking action? Do you have faith that you'll put in 2 hours a day? Because that's all that's required, right? We can help you with the rest. How many of you see opportunity? What are you going to wait for? Tomorrow, day after, you won't get this offer. After we're gone, nobody will tell you about this. People will start being exclusive and withholding insights. They will be competitive with you, right? And you'll have to fend for yourself. Today, you can get your own tribe, right? Don't underestimate what is possible. You saw Pratik. Today he's in such a good place, right? He was earlier not there. It's a huge difference. Take action. What are you doubting? If you don't trust yourself, whom will you trust? There is only yourself you have to trust. Let me know. Don't worry about others judging you and all of that, okay? This is the opportunity. When you're a role model for others, they will say, "Humko bhi batao kaise karna hai." And then you'll realize the value of taking action early. Okay. Sagar, can you show them how to network with investors, that Mercury site?
Yeah. I will.
Okay. Great, Anuj. We can help you. Thank you for trusting us. Those of you who've taken action and blocked your seat. And those of you who haven't, you have to apply these strategies. If the page is up, you figure out a way to take action, go ahead. But if it's down, you still have to apply these strategies for 2 hours a day. Right? Bhavesh, yeah, you can book your seat today, complete admission and start after September. You can start the May course after September, no problem. You have 5-year period, right? Okay. Sagar, you can show how to network with investors. If you're knowing so much US tax and all, most of the times investors will want help for financial work, all of that.